Rock 3 HP brings you the Jerry Show. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific on YouTube and Twitch, where content creators and makers meet up and chat about their projects. Have a question? We might have the answer. Like, subscribe, and share. See you on the Jerry Show. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Tuning in, the screen lights up. Real talk, no filters, no fuss. Make us meet on a digital stage. Projects born where passions rage. Jerry hosts the wildest ride. Creativity you can't hide. Talking shop on a Saturday noon. Idea shared, gonna blow up soon. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. 3DHP's got the edge to bring our minds together here. In this space we persevere. Machines hum, ideas pop.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to 3DHP. My name is Jerry, and we are live on the Jerry Show. I'm live from Las Vegas. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. Yes, I'm sitting down. The dog's going to bark. There's a cracker. Leave me alone. What is going on, everybody? I hope you've had a great week. I've had a terrible week. You want to know why? I've been trying to get mainline Klipper on my Sobel SB08, and there's like 8 steps. And I got to step 8, and I'm stuck. And I'm basically screwed. So I need to find somebody out there that's done it and come onto a live stream with me and hold my hand and walk me through it, because when I SSH into the printer, the commands they want me to use on Section 8 do not work. I'm completely screwed. I don't know what to do because the box turtle that I have to get another video or 2 on. I want to put that on a Sobel, but I can't because I don't have mainline Klipper. So I'm about to pull my hair out. Anyway, Kenny's having the same issue. I don't know. Well, let's get going. Let's see who we got in the back room, and let's get going. Matt, what's going on, buddy? Can't hear you, Matt. There you go.
Howdy.
And the other man in the back room was dancing when I was playing all that crazy intro music. He's back there doing this and dancing. He doesn't know, but I could see him. And here he is, the one and only Tim DeWitt.
You could see that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm the host, I can see all the screen to whatever he's doing.
That's great. That's great music, Jerry.
Oh, yeah. Suno.com. Maker's Mind Nexus. Hello, hello. Big Bad Joe, Tin Talon, Sergio, Guy the Jedi. Thank you for becoming a channel member again. I really appreciate that. Rick. Hey, Rick. How you doing today? Sergio? Yes, it drives me nuts. I don't know what to do about mainline Klipper on my board, and I don't know. Like I say, I SSH back in it. I went through all the steps. I'm right there at the very end after like 4 or 5 days. Oh, and something else I didn't know about GitHub. No more. Go away. When you're on GitHub, I didn't know that I couldn't just right-click on a file and hit Save As, because it will save it as an HTML. When you go to use it, there's nothing there to use. So I wasn't going up and hitting code, downloading zip. I didn't know that. So I had a day of headaches where a couple of my PP extensions .py files wouldn't work, and I didn't know why till I realized that. And then I solved it, and then I got to step 8. It's like, okay, I'm carefully reading this, and I don't know. So right now, I can go on. I can get into the printer. I can Klipper in the printer. It's not done, but I can get into it. Go 192.168, blah blah blah. The printer turns on. The screen don't light up. The fan isn't working as it says it won't. But I can look at the side of the hot end. I see a blue light, so I know it's on. Other than that, it appears to be dead. But I can need to SSH into it, install some more things to get it finished, and I'm just stuck. So I totally don't know what to do. I'm just completely, if I had a lot of money, I'd just throw it in the garbage and just buy something different. That's kind of how I feel all week long. This one guy's video says it takes about an hour and a half to get through this. Well, not for an idiot, it don't. I've been working on it for 5 days. Then I found a really good video from a guy in Germany on YouTube. I can't understand him, but I hit it to translate to English. So I'm on the screen reading what he's saying while I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. I wish it would talk to me. If YouTube would talk to me and say that, then maybe I could follow his steps. But Red Light, what's going on? How you doing today? Dan's 3D Print UK, hello, Dave Gatton. Zany Maker Zach, hello.
Hello.
Let me throw my link down here if anybody wants to drop in.
Yeah, I don't know enough about Sovels at all. I know nothing about Sovels, man.
Well, it's all Klipper.
Yeah. Now, it took me a week to get this thing going, so I feel your pain.
I'll put the link in chat, guys, if you want to look at this. It's step number 8 that completely has me baffled. I just threw a link in chat to the GitHub. I wish I could just buy a different board that already had Klipper on it, good, ready to go, and I could just drop it in the printer and be done with it. So I don't know. Just need to find somebody else that's went through these steps on the Sovel printer, and they can say, "Oh, I see what you're doing wrong here," or "This is wrong," or "You're an idiot, Gary. You should have done this." Whatever it takes, I just want to get it fixed. So anyway, use a big hammer. Yeah, it's kind of how I feel. Oh, Scott, how you doing today?
Pardon me?
Scott did your 3Ds in chat. He says use a bigger hammer.
Hey, yeah. How you doing, Scott?
So I don't know.
That's better.
I'm not really much talkative today, so I don't know why I came.
I got new lights. I can go warm.
The
Yellow. I can go white, or I can go cold.
Too bright.
Yeah,
Too
I messaged Kenny the other day and I said I'm mad and I was going to throw the printer in the garbage. He said, what are you going to do with the box turtle? I said, Kenny, I'm not serious. I'm not really going to throw it away. That's just how I feel. I'm not going to throw the printer away. But it just makes me mad that it's something so simple and I can't seem to figure it out. But
And you know, when you do figure it out, you're going to go, man, that was simple. Like,
yeah,
it's the way it works.
Well,
Probably
like
a conflict file, maybe, huh?
I don't know. We were chatting with somebody in the Sobel group, and she said, "Oh, that me and Kenny have a bug, and to start over, well, how could we have downloaded a buggy file? I mean, it's the same one everybody is downloading on GitHub. I don't know of any other place to get the files, so I don't see how there could be a bug in it. But I don't know. Anyway,
So I was getting my hot end ready, and I went to get things ready, and I broke a wire on my motor, so I have to rewire my motor up to the plug.
Uh-oh.
And then I have a question for somebody. I'm sure somebody's going to pop on eventually that knows about the box turtle and stuff. But we have this little micro switch that we add to the hot end here. And then we have these two wires. I don't know where they're going to plug in. So that's the question I have, is where these wires are going to plug in. So
I'm not printing that for mine because I've got the Sobel hot end, but I need to print a Xenomorph, which has a cutter on it that I can use with that. And I don't know if that right there, if that setup that's on the paperwork, if I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
What do you know about it? Does that replace your whole hot end on one of your printers?
Yeah, this is replacing the hot end on the 2.4. So, and I've got this breakout board here that I came out. So I just wondering if it plugs into one of these plugs on the board, or if I have to run that wire all the way down to the main board or something like that. So it's the wire that obviously is going to control the cutting. So yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm sure somebody will know that answer.
Yeah, yesterday I took my wires down by slot number 1 and I kind of zip tied them up and made them look neater. It's still a huge mess of wires, but they have to be on the top side of the board because the steppers are on the bottom with the heat sinks, and you can't have all the wires near the bottom. It'll be crunched up against it.
Yeah.
And then I printed a 2-piece bottom that I needed to put heat inserts in, so the bottom will have a bottom cover with holes in it. I printed that out. So that'll be in the next video. But like I said, I'm trying to get Klipper on the Sobel, mainline Klipper, and then I can flash the board on the box turtle, and then I can do the next video for the box turtle. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of stuck. So anyway, that's that. And then I got some Polymaker filament. I'm going to be printing out the Xenomorph. And I'm trying to figure out what hot end do I want to use on the Xenomorph. Do I want to put a bamboo hot in it? I really don't want to leave the Sobel nozzle set up on it. So I'll probably just put a bamboo on it. And if I put a Revo, then they're like $100 to buy. And then they got the nozzle that you turn and drop them out real quickly.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan, MakerMind Nexus. What's going on, Dan?
Hey, Dan.
How you doing today?
I'm still kicking. A little tired, but I'm still kicking. I had a little stream this morning and was tearing that thing apart because it was an Amazon return, has some problems. So I was doing their little troubleshooting they told me to try out. Didn't work out too well. So I sent them a link to the live stream along with what I think is wrong, and wait for them to do what they're going to do. Yeah. So, but no, Jerry, as for your Klipper related issue, I don't know what you want to share screen wise and what you don't, but what part of step 8 are you getting hung up on?
The very beginning of it. It's like I posted the paperwork. If you click on it,
I saw the link I clicked on, and step 8, it's just telling you to load up your printer config and then look for MCU and extra MCU extra MCU,
and go right past those two pictures. See that first line of code, ls-la/dev/serial by ID.
Yeah.
When I put that code in SSH, when I have a SSH window open, it won't even run. It doesn't recognize it.
Just do ls, take out the -la. Just try running ls and see what you get. Take out the -la, just do the dev serial by ID and see what pops up in there.
Yeah, I think I ran it. I got to load it back up, but I think I ran ls by itself and it did nothing. But
yeah, because all that's doing is it's trying to tell you what MCUs are connected. So that's all it's looking for is what MCUs you have, and you should have the two. You should have the one for the board and the one for the CAN bus. So that's what it's looking for, is those two. The -la. I know when it comes to the part that you're on, there was a guide that everybody told me to check out. Esoterical's guide for CAN bus, and there was some stuff in there. That guide may be able to help you, but it's going to be piecing the parts together. So right now, though, if you could just take a peek and run it with just the ls command and see what it comes up with. It may be missing some stuff. You may have to do some updates. I forgot to load chat, so I couldn't see what everybody was saying, but hi, everybody.
Hello,
There was a bug
Dan.
in one point in the UDEV where it would not correctly populate the dev serial. Yeah, Thunder Keys, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, like Thunder Keys says there, do the ls dev serial by ID / and then put the asterisk at the end so that it'll look for all of them and see what that comes up with. Just take out the -LA.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to it so I can look at it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, when you get there, just run that and see what happens.
So ls, take out the dash, leave it space like that, and do what at the end?
Like Thunder Keys posted in chat up there, do ls space /dev /serial /by -ID /asterisk.
So take out the LA.
Yeah, take out the LA and make sure it's at the end you have the /asterisk so that it pulls everything to give you, and then see what you get there.
Killer Prince, hello. How you doing today?
Hey,
Greetings, Killa.
Let me share out the stream link. Anybody else wants to drop in?
I've not been doing much at all, except I've been doing stuff, but not 3D printed related. So I had to go to the doctors and all that, and yeah.
Hope everything's good.
Yeah, just want to have them tests done for the medication I'm taking, because it can affect my kidney and liver.
What in the hell's going? Okay, I have it turned off. That's why I couldn't log in.
Yeah, you got to have it on.
Yeah, it doesn't make any noise. There's no screen. There's no fan at the state that it's in. But I have to look at the side of the printer and I can see the blue lights on. So
Yeah. Yeah. Can't remote into a device that's not turned on.
Why?
I don't know. I've had that problem a few times myself.
Okay. This way.
Oh, my citizenship? Yeah, I'm still studying,
oh, Nikita.
and hopefully soon I can go take the test.
Come on.
Okay, I've got that line in here. So take out the ls dash. Just leave LA.
No, take out the LA, take out the -LA. Just do ls space /dev / whatever it was. I copy and paste it so much I don't pay attention, but it's /dev /serial /by -ID /asterisk.
Okay, it just says cannot access it. No such file or directory.
Try sudo in front of it. Do a sudo and then ls. So sudo space ls space and see if doing it as super user will let you do it. Hey, Subsector.
Subsector,
hey,
what's going on?
Subsector.
How you doing?
Long time no see.
I'm looking at chat at the
Hey,
moment.
Subsector.
You're welcome to pop on, Subsector. If you have time or fun for it. I don't know why. I always get hungry.
Hangry? Yeah, me too.
I kind of forgot to eat today, so when dinner hits, I'll make it a point to eat at dinner time.
I can eat a horse.
Let's file our directory. Let me share my
Okay. Look at Thunder Keys is telling you do a D package -L space UDEV. Just copy what he did and paste it in there, and then do the LS USB. Thunder Keys is definitely going to be a good reference for this. So
Yes.
when you see Thunder Keys talking, pay attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thunder Keys is good reference material. Usually, if I'm screwing something up on on my streams and Thunder Keys is in chat, he's pretty good about reminding me I'm an idiot and to pay attention.
You too, eh? Me too.
Yeah. Thunder Keys is always the guy. One of the guys I always pay attention to. Him
Thunder
and there's
Keys, are you on Facebook? We need to be friends so I can message you when I need to. Regarding my current problem.
Him and then there's another guy who's been coming to my streams lately. His name, he goes by Will, and he's been a really good reference too for a lot of material. The artist formerly known as Thorpe, he's been a good one too, but it's hard to get that guy to show up.
Are you on Discord? Okay.
Everybody's favorite place to hang out, Discord. I say that as a guy who has many Discord servers he's on, but pays very little attention to Discord.
No, that's the wrong screen. Okay, let me drag this over here.
Yeah.
Now you can see it.
Okay.
Okay, here's his command right here.
Yeah, the LS USB. Jerry, do me a favor. Up at the top of that window where the little computers and the lightning bolt are, click up on that. At the very top in the bar. There you go. Click on that. Then go down to, where is it here? Change settings. Click on change settings. And now your other window popped up over there. Give me a second. I'm going to walk you through it while I do it so that this way okay, there you go. Yeah, click on appearance. And then see where it says your font is 10 point, where it's hit change. And then bump that up to like 18 or 20. And then hit OK. And then hit apply. Thank you.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you could do that. Holy crap.
Yes. And if you make those changes before you save a printer, so when you go in and type in the IP address and put in all your stuff, before you hit save, if you go into the appearance first, if you go into the settings and appearance and you change that and then save it afterwards, it saves it with those font changes in there. So every time you load it, it'll load large like that. You don't have to squint.
All right. Oh, wow. Hey, Frank, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, good sir. How are you?
What are y'all playing with over here?
Yeah, I've got Sobel SV08, and I'm trying to put mainline Klipper on it, and I've been working on it for 5 days, literally, or actually 6 days, and it's an hour and a half job, and I've been sitting here all day long every day trying to figure out 8 steps, and the 8th step I'm stuck on because I want to put my box turtle on the SV08, but it needs mainline Klipper. Jermaine, hello, how you doing?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Say what you got to say.
I was just going to say, Thunder Keys will probably back me up on this, but I'm not seeing what you need to see in there, Jerry. Because you should be able to actually see the other boards, and I'm not seeing them. Could be wrong, but do me a favor. Have you looked at just installing? Do you have the Klipper install and upgrade helper in there? Kaiwa or Kaiua or whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, it's installed.
Okay.
I spelled that wrong.
Yeah,
I want to get it in print. I want it to show me printer data.
Okay, well, hold on. Before you do that, go into your Klipper install and upgrade helper real quick. Let's take a peek at something. They got a nice little thing in there.
I don't know where to go.
Do the /. Hold on. Let me go grab the thing. You can just copy it, paste it.
Working with what I'm currently doing, if I'd done it daily or weekly, I would remember things, but I haven't done this in a really long time, so I'm a complete idiot.
I wouldn't say Jerry, I'm gonna. You're not a complete idiot. You just You don't
I'm
have.
unfamiliar with it.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're not an idiot.
Yeah.
You-
exactly.
you- yeah.
Repetitiveness makes you an expert, and,
That's
and
right.
if you don't do it often enough, you just have to relearn it every time.
But
That's
people
right.
that don't like me would be happy that I just made that statement, calling myself an idiot. Like, yeah, see, he said it. He did it.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he did it. He said it. He's one.
I'm going to be 46 this year, and I can tell you something. It took me up until about 10 years ago to realize that statement, because I would do a lot of different things, and I never had to revisit one thing ever, consistently. So it was like a jack of trade, master of none. And when I started doing ZBrush, I had never done it before. I was doing it for like 6 months, and then I went back to work. Like I went back and got a real
Damn.
job. And I tried to come back and mess with ZBrush like 2 weeks later, and it was like the 6 months that I had been every day for 6 months was just gone. Like I had no idea what to do.
Dan, should I update?
Yeah, hit yes. Just hit enter. You don't even have to hit Y. You can just hit enter. The capital letter, for anybody who doesn't know, when you see it like that, where it gives you a yes, no option, the capital letter is the default option. So if you just hit enter, it will do that if that's what you want to do. So now restart it again, Jerry. So hit the up arrow. Just hit the up arrow. There you go. Now hit enter again. And then now, in this case, hit 1 for right now. We'll see if version 6 will load on that without any problem. So hit 1 and hit enter. And it did load. Okay, so in the future, when you come back to this, like when you get back into this thing again, you can actually hit option 3 and it will automatically load version 6 from now going forward. You can use the newest version.
Okay.
That being said, hit 4. And then in here, go to 4 again. We want to get the MCU ID. Let's just see if it'll work. Do USB, so number 1. And it is returned non-zero exit state 1. Thunder Keys, you're the smart one. I'm the idiot that's just guiding him through what I know. Any chance or any ideas? Maybe try it with UART. We can try it again. So hit B for back. B, boy. There you go. Try 2. Let's see if doing it in UART mode will work. So we'll try 2. And then, well, it sees, we'll go ahead and hit 0 and hit enter. All right. Hit 0 and hit enter again. We'll see if it change. Nope, doesn't change nothing. All right. Hit B. And B again. And it's not there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, TJ. I don't think it's actually seeing it, Jerry. So I think there may be quite a bit more to it than just the simple follow the guide, because it's not seeing either one of the MCUs. So is this only asking because I haven't seen anything on your end? I don't know. Is everything plugged in and connected properly?
Yes.
Okay. And the board that's in the SV08, I haven't actually seen one, so I don't know what board they're using. What board are they using? Anybody know?
I don't know offhand.
No, I didn't, not to sound ignorant, Jerry, I'm not trying to be mean, but I didn't think that you would know offhand. I was kind of just a general ask if anybody in chat or anybody knew what board they were using in that thing.
Pictures in that paperwork. I just sent you that link to the paperwork. You can scroll up and see it. Because I had to buy a little jumper doohickey from TH3D, the programmer, because I had to reprogram the tool head and the board.
Yeah. Yeah, they are using an all-in-one board, so there's something going on there, because it should be seeing it. I wonder. I'm looking through the thing.
Here we go. We got Thunder Keys in the back room. Hey, Thunder
There he
Keys.
is.
Sorry. Didn't see you
The
there.
man, the myth, the legend.
Hello.
Thunder Keys, you are the brainchild, please.
Well, I'm the brainchild, but I don't have any direct experience with the SV08 or putting mainline on it. However, it doesn't look like it's had mainline Klipper properly flashed to it with, USB mode or anything. That's why it's not showing up in, dev serial by ID. Now, it could be flashed in UART mode. Like I said, I don't know the specifics of it. I just saw, Dan, I sent you a link to something I found on like how to put mainline Klipper on your SVO8. But this might be more something that you're more familiar with, of doing more printers than me. I'm usually building them from scratch as kits, not trying to convert commercial printers over. I do know a fair bit of Linux, but I don't know the specifics of every printer or main board, especially like the all-in-ones like this. But I mean, you're SSHing into it, right? So is that running on the CB1 or whatever that's attached to it?
I don't have an answer. I don't know what to say.
Oh,
Well, Jerry,
okay.
what he wants to know is when you follow those directions, I'm trying to look through that stuff. It oddly enough, you guys both have sent me the same link, so I'm kind of reading down it real quick here to see. And the adapter that you bought from TH3D when you did the writing the image, is it one of these guys? I don't know what Tim's carrying.
I have
Is it
one of those also. That's to reprogram the chip that's on the board.
Yeah, and that's where your Klipper, your image is going to get written to that guy. So that's why when you wrote the image to this, you had it all plugged in and connected, and you wrote the new Klipper in the new Klipper to that, right? Or the new image.
Grab the parts, okay.
It is interesting that they're using the Big Tree Tech CB1 image, even though it doesn't look like. I mean, I guess it is a Big Tree Tech board, isn't it?
Most of the people that done this, when I've seen their videos, it doesn't say CB1. It says Sobel right there, where mine says CB1. And then Kenny says, because Kenny was doing the same thing, he said that was one of my options along the way to change it or leave it, and I don't remember that step.
Yeah, well, because I'm looking at this here, and as I'm going down the instructions, there's a part where it's telling you to get the flashing media from Big Tree Tech for the CB1. Write the CB1 image directly to the eMMC and use it that way. So did you, when you did this, Jerry, did you go to Big Tree Tech?
All the links came off the GitHub page.
Okay. Yeah. So that little adapter that you have, I believe, is the same one. It's the same one I got.
You put the little square chip in there, you snap it in, it hangs out this way.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the programmer, like I said, I don't have an SVO8. I've never gone through this process on an SVO8 myself either. But going down the instructions, they are using Big Tree Tech CB1 image. And when you loaded up the install and upgrade helper, it did show that everything was installed. So that part of it is there. It's just figuring out where in the instructions we need to go to get you.
They also had some comments there about like, don't use a specific version, use this, older version because they haven't tested the latest version. So I don't know which versions you were able to get.
Yesterday, Kenny was chatting with somebody on the Sobel group. There's like it talk to an expert button on Facebook, and her name is Valerie. And she, after talking to Kenny for quite a bit, and I had a couple comments, she said, I think you guys got a bug. You need to start over. Well, how the hell do we have a bug if everybody has the same link on GitHub? So I don't understand.
It could just be something in the process where you guys maybe installed something that you weren't supposed to, and that created a problem. So that's how you're going to get a bug, Jerry. It's not necessarily that the image you got from GitHub is bad. It may be that you may have accidentally misread something and
I clicked on the wrong option for something.
It's easy to mess up these complicated instructions, and sometimes it's just easier to start from a known good state of like, hey, you're not that far along in the process. Just wipe and you kind of like nuke and pave from orbit. So you go from a known good state step by step and try and validate each way. Yeah. So like obviously it worked to some degree if you're able to still SSH into it and it's a fresh image, but I don't know what the specific.
Bragg, is your camera and mirror image? I see Ethan's dad Marcus says You're wearing your shirt backwards, so I guess you're mirrored.
You're muted, Frag.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm mirrored. I'm mirrored.
All right.
I don't know how to change it, but I know it's at the beginning.
Actually, if you just click down on the little arrow by where it says stop video, click that. There's a little tick box that you can tick to mirror video.
Oh,
See?
there you go.
So anything you guys want to tell me, I'll rewatch this live stream so I can try to figure this out after the stream. So my chat isn't popping up. For some reason on YouTube, I got it set to show chat, and it's not showing chat. So
Yeah. Well, Jerry, I'm kind of going down this thing right now. And basically starting at step 4, because the top portion of it, with the exception of change the board environment text and setting up Wi-Fi, if you did that part right, I'm just going to kind of keep reading down here. But when I get to step 4, installing the mainline Klipper, you went through and did the sudo apt update and upgrade. You did that part.
Yep.
You did the
only part I skipped is where it told me to go to Orca Slicer and change my a print command or something. That's the only thing I skipped because I wasn't currently slicing anything, and that didn't matter.
yeah.
Did you go through like all of the steps here, Jerry?
Yeah, I read everything.
Like flashing the catapult bootloader and flashing Klipper. Okay.
I was watching a video by 3D Printsaurus or something like that. His name is, and there's only like 3 or 4 people on YouTube that have done this, that have posted videos. One of the guys was from Germany, and I really liked what he was talking about, but I couldn't understand him, so I had to put the text to make it English on the
Translate.
screen. And I wanted it to talk to me, but I couldn't figure out how to make it talk to me. So I'm trying to look at what he's doing while I'm trying to read what he says, because out of all these people, I'm going to find my mistake.
Yeah. YouTube, I got an email not that far back that said that YouTube is getting ready to implement AI for
auto dubbing.
Auto dubbing. So
really?
at some point here in the near future, it doesn't matter. You don't have to go and dub your videos if you try to appeal to more than one audience. You won't have to do it. It'll automatically do it using AI. So that's something they said they're getting ready to roll out here soon. So pretty soon you should be able just to click on a video and tell it your language, and it should just automatically jump over and speak to you in that language.
Go, Kenda. We'd love to have you. K2 Kevin just subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing on Twitch. Really appreciate that.
Hey, Jerry, if you could go to step 7 in this guide.
Okay.
And just go through like steps 1 and 2 and then show the screen of the make menu config. You could review that and make sure that Catapult was put on with the correct options. Because sometimes it's super easy to like put pop-up Delta 7 instead of pop-up Bravo 7, especially when the font size is the default 10-point text, which for me is old eyes, and I have to have to make it bigger.
The first picture in the menu config, are you looking at it? The Catapult configuration.
Mm-hmm.
On that step, I didn't know what to check, but it looks to me like he's got the top line highlighted blue.
That is the active, like, current line that just gets taken when you're in a screenshot. You need to go through and make sure every one of those options matches the screenshot.
But I don't see anything checked.
No, bring up your screen so we can see, and we're going to walk you through this, Jerry. So
because that would be my mistake. Let's see.
Bring up your screen. Yeah, bring up your screen so we can follow along with you, and we'll actually Thunder Keys is going to guide you, and I'm just going to be his cheerleader.
Well, I'm just pulling up the picture so you can. I don't have.
I have it up here too. On the side.
What I'm just saying is like, there you go. Like, bring up your Klipper or
your make menu config.
Yeah. So click on your SSH
terminal.
on your putty.
Yeah.
Click on putty and bring it over.
Okay, I got putty running.
Yep. Okay. So now go ahead and be out of that. Get back out of that and quit. So
Exit.
Yeah,
B
hit
for
B.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go all the way back. Go ahead, back again, and then Q to quit. Now go ahead and copy the line where it says when this is done. So you should be done with the top two parts. Go ahead to step 2 there where it says when this is done on the other page. It'll tell you to type CD space squiggly line / catapult. So scroll to step 2 there. If you go down just a little bit, you can see it. You can just copy it and paste
I got to
it.
move this over. Hold on. I got this all messed up.
It's okay.
Oh. I'm going to set this on a different screen so I can read it. Okay, CD, squiggly line.
Catapult /
yeah, just-
catapult, ampersand, make menu config.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
just-
number 2. So copy that one.
Yeah, copy number 2, paste that in, and that way it'll come up for us and we can kind of follow along with what you got in there and make sure that all the settings are correct.
Yeah, this is your problem.
Yep.
So just hit enter on that first blue highlighted line and change it to STM32 using the arrow keys and then space bar to select or enter.
Yeah.
Then F103 is correct. Leave the next 2 checkboxes. Do not build catapult, 8 megahertz crystal.
Right now, I only see one checkbox. That's support bootloader entry.
Yep. Nope. I'm going through. So you can scroll down and turn that off. I guess that would match the screenshot. So just space on that.
Hit enter.
Space
bar.
Oh,
and then escape, and then yes, you want to save, and then move on to the next step where it does make clean, make. And then you'll need to use your programmer to flash catapult to the board, and that will put the correct catapult firmware on there. And then the next time you plug it back in, you should see something in the dev serial by ID that you can then use to flash Klipper to over that interface.
Yep.
so you see my mistake. So once I continue from here,
I think
on,
once you can continue, you'll be fine. It's just that you didn't know how the menu-driven system of make menu config works.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not the most intuitive for folks coming into Linux for the first time.
Yeah, the problem is like Thunder Keys is saying, they put it in there, they show you a picture of the screen, but they don't tell you to match your menu to their menu.
Yeah.
So you see it just says it's a section follow these options, but it doesn't tell you that your screen should look like this screen. And that's what they really should be saying there. Instead of follow these options, it should say make your menu match this menu.
Talk to everybody like they've never done this before and explain it in detail so they don't miss nothing.
Yeah.
So let's see, where am I? Okay, once I've done this part, now 3 to quit. I've done that.
Yep. So you just do the next steps and continue along.
Make clean, grab. Okay, since I'm gonna let this set for a couple hours, should I just go make clean, let it set?
You can do make clean and make, and it'll compile it, and then it'll be ready for you to grab and we could watch and make sure it compiles cleanly,
Yeah, so copy
Only
that.
takes a couple seconds.
Yeah, and then just paste it in there and then hit enter. And once it's done, it'll tell you at the end if it won't tell you it's successful, but you'll see the bin file we're looking for. If that's not there or it shows an error, we'll go back through it again.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, Jerry, it was probably just something silly, and it was, and at least another set of eyes helps you out. So there you go. You got that.
Mistake number 1 when I first did this is when I was in GitHub, which I didn't know, the files that had an extension .py, I right-clicked on them and I saved them. Well, that gave me an HTML. It gave me nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I got hung up there. I didn't.
Yeah.
So I had to Google how do you save files from GitHub. You got to go up, click code, download zip. I didn't know that at the time because I'm rarely ever in there.
Yeah, Jerry, see on your screen now where it says creating bin file out /catapult bin. If you notice in the instructions there, it tells you that's what you were looking for. So obviously the file you need has been created. So when you go next step down there to step 5, you'll just follow along. So what you need is there now. So just in a couple hours, when you get back at it, start at step 5 there and just go down the list. You'll be okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, thank you guys very much. You're awesome.
Sure.
Well, it wasn't me. It was all Thunder Keys. I just sat here and cheered him on.
Yeah. Well, you know how it is when you don't have anybody to talk to and you're on your computer trying to Google stuff and you can't find an answer. You're like,
Yeah.
I have friends that do this. Come on. Where are they?
Well,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. I'm
Can I
way
ask
back.
Thunder- Oh, it's okay.
Tubin 3D just subscribed on Twitch. Thank you very much.
Hey, Tubin.
Gorky Design just subscribed. Let's see. Subsector. Thank you for the gift sub.
Bob Bunny, this is the
Oh wow. Let me go back to the beginning here. I'm missing all this.
yeah. 1 second, Bob Bunny. The board that's in there is the stock SVO8 board. I don't remember which one that one is, but apparently it must be something from Big Tree Tech because it uses CB1 image. There she
Kenda.
is. Kenda, how are you, love?
Hey, Kenda.
Dave.
Oh, and Dave.
Hey.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm neglecting chat. I see somebody bought a bunch of subs. Thank you very much. I didn't see where that came from, but thank you very much. It's just been driving me nuts for a week, and I hope this solves my problem. I want to continue being a maker.
No, we want you to get your box turtle up.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear
definitely.
me now? I guess I should unmute myself.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
How have you been? You've been hiding. You used to stream
I
all the
have been
time,
hiding.
and you were
I've
making
been-
stuff, and then you just disappeared.
I have been extremely busy. So I've been building my business. In fact, I just hired an employee who has been destroying my other office. We're building another room. So he's got a lot of work on his plate right now. So I just hired an employee. So
Oh,
he's
wow. You got 4
Nice.
bamboos.
I actually have more. There's actually 2 more in the other room. Plus I have the
Jermaine, thank you
SVO8.
very much for the $2.
I have the SVO8. And what else do I got? I got 2 flash forges.
You still have the focus?
I still have a focus. Actually, I still do. Sitting right there.
Yeah, she uses it to keep the truck from rolling out the driveway.
I've given a lot away to people at work. I have given my Kaiwoos, a couple of the focuses to some people at work, and a couple other people that I've met along the way. So, yeah, I've just been busy. So this has been good. So I had to hire an employee because I can't keep up with it anymore because I got to work on my new lasers. So my new laser came broken. The delivery guys were a little rough with it. So the CO2 and
That was Aeon, right? How do you pronounce it?
yeah, Eon. Yeah, so
Eon.
it's
They're out of
Eon.
Florida, I believe.
Eon. Yeah,
They're out
it's
of
an
Florida,
Eon
and they
here.
go through everything and they make sure everything's perfect before they ship out.
Yeah, they smashed it on the side. So,
Oh, my God.
anyways, so I had to replace the CO2, having issues with the air compressor, working on that. It's the Mira 9 Red Line. It's one of their new series that just came out. Everybody's just starting to get them now. I mean, the big boom getting them out. So I've been waiting 5.5 months for it. So it finally got here. It runs great, but I'm having problems with the air. So they just sent me. I just got today. Actually, I need to get out there and run some tests because they sent me a video. I need to. They sent me some replacement lenses. I've got. They gave me a whole video of what I need to go through on the air system to make sure. Because when I hook up I could hook up an external air, and when I hook up my airbrush compressor, I get enough air coming through. But through their compressor, it's not coming up through enough air. So I got to go work through that. But yeah, everything's been good.
Wow.
Just been busy with the day job and building the business. So it's been extremely busy. I've been doing vendor events and shows. That's hit and miss. You just never know what you're going to do. I've just been doing 3D prints. I'm going to be doing. So what's really popular, you guys are going to find this funny. So I've been doing a lot of gaming events, right? So this is from 3D Tech. So this is the mechanical dice tower.
Nice.
My best seller. Sells
Nice.
like hotcakes. I sell out of them every show when I'm doing them.
Nice.
So, and then these here, I've got to put them together.
Hey, Zombie, how you doing today?
So yeah, so then I have this here that's a card holder. I sell this for like $25, and I sell the tall one for $30 because this one requires a lot more parts. This one's extremely popular as well. So I got to finish. I missed some prints. I missed some stuff, so I got to reprint some stuff. But yeah, my guy's going to be working on putting these together when it comes in on Monday. So anyways, I got a whole bunch of different colors here. I got to get the printers fired up. We just had stuff moving around in here, so I had all the printers down because we've been moving so much stuff. We moved the plotter into the other room, a couple of the printers. What else? Oh, we had to build a computer. Anyways, it's a long story, but
Yeah,
yeah, crazy.
I messaged Zombie on what was it, Twitch? I think it was on Twitch, asking this problem, and he hadn't done that on his Sobel. And Zombie, if you're listening, Thunder Keys and Dan, MakerMind Nexus, helped me hopefully solve the problems I was having. And Kenny was having the same issue I was. We were kind of bouncing stuff off each other and then messaging people or whatever.
So what issue were you having? Because I have the SVO8, but I haven't powered it up probably in like 3 months. So
SVO8 has closed Klipper on it. Basically, if you want to change anything out, modify anything like everybody else does on a Voron machine,
Right.
you can't because it's closed. And I'm building a box turtle from LDO, and I can't hook it up to the SVO8 because it has closed Klipper on it. It needs to have
okay.
mainline Klipper,
Gotcha.
so I can modify it basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's typical of like a lot of companies these days using Klipper. They neuter the Klipper to fit what they want, and
Right.
you need to be able to install certain plugins, features, add-ons, whatever for whatever you're doing, and you can't do that because you don't have full Klipper. You don't have advantage access to the full Klipper. So,
Right.
Let me answer one question. Skull Army, talk about TPU. I don't know. I haven't done TPU in years. I done tracks on my droids a long time ago. I don't really have anything to talk about with TPU.
Skull Army, real quick, dry your filament. TPU loves to be dry. If it's not dry,
Yep.
it won't print well. So dry your TPU, and when you're printing with it, make sure you have a heated bed, clean your bed. That's about all I can tell you when it comes to TPU is just make sure it's dry and your bed is clean. Heated chambers.
And generally, a
Heated chambers work better.
smooth surface works better on TPU than using it on the ice sheet or something, right?
Say that again.
It could be, Kenda. I don't know, dear. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so I found printing on a smooth plate is better than on a PEI sheet and running on TPU.
What Jedi just said too. Make sure it's dry and you run slow. You don't want to print TPU fast. TPU
Unless you have high flow TPU from like Polymaker, then you can print it more at PLA type speeds.
Yeah,
if it sticks to the plate, like if you have PAI, just squirt it with some IPA and it'll come right off. Little trick.
Oh, interesting.
It'll really want to stick otherwise.
Okay, Thunder Keys, the hot end that Tim is doing on the LDO kit, how is that different than what I'm going to put on the SVO8 doing a xenomorph with a tool cutter that I'm going to be building? How is the one he's doing different?
So he's doing the Tim DeWitt. Tim, I was thinking TH3D.
Yeah,
Tim,
guy right above you.
Is it a Revo?
Yeah, it's a Revo, and I'm doing the
Filamatrix. Yeah.
Filamatrix. Yeah, and the one question I have about the Filamatrix, these two wires are going to that sensor that detects filament.
Yep.
Okay, where do these two wires then plug in?
So this is the Heart K board, from like a Rev C kit.
Yeah, and I do have these open ports here.
Hold on, let me look at the schematic for it real quick.
Or do these got to go all the way down to the board?
No. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at the.
I think that's clear. Yeah.
Yeah, it says Heart K design on it. You're good.
No, I know what he was talking about. So you could use the. Hold on. Let me see here. On the left, you have the port where it says FS. That's where you want to plug it into.
So the F5 or FS right
Yep.
here.
FS,
Okay.
and then
And I
it'll
just-
probably have like 5-volt ground and signal. You want
Yeah.
it on the ground and signal pins. It doesn't matter
Ground
what
and
order they
signal.
get connected in.
Okay.
It's just a switch.
Okay. Cool. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep.
And then my question was, would I want to print that for the Sobel SV08 over
So
Xenomorph?
what he's doing there is for a stealth burner. So unless you're running a stealth
Yeah.
burner on the
Okay.
SV08, it's gonna need to be a different solution. And I
Okay.
don't have experience with
Yeah.
like there's plenty of other tool head cutters out there. Really what you want is you want to have something that will, like a bamboo, chop the filament off instead of having to do tip forming
Yeah.
to shape tips and retract filament. So
Nadir
every
made
time
one-
you push in new filament, it's coming with like a flush tip.
Nadir made one for the Sobel SV08,
Yeah.
which has a cutter, and I'm going to be printing out those files. I got
Yep.
the filament from Polymaker. I'm gonna use
So that you
ASA
should be able to just
instead
use
of
that.
ABS.
The same concepts apply, but when you get to the configuration, your values will be different than what's on the initial startup guide. I can take, if you can send me the link, I can take a look and see if I can get some suggested starting values for it. If there's like CAD stuff. If not, you know, you can kind of play with it until it
And
works right.
Dave and Terry below you, they have a Comgro SV08 that looks completely different than mine. It's not blue. It's dark brown or black. Or
It's a
black.
gray color. It's a gray
Gray?
color, and
Are you
it's
sure?
actually. Yeah, let me move this over here.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it's really cool.
you guys want to explain how that came to be?
The
They
Comgro.
had a baby. The two companies hooked up and had a baby, and here it is.
I have
Yeah,
no
it's-
idea.
It's
All
phase
I know
4 on.
is- All I know is I would like to figure out how to acquire one of those because I like the color scheme on the Comgro one better. That's just me, though.
Yeah, they're on Amazon right now for $5.49.
All right. Well, if I didn't need money elsewhere, I would consider that.
And we haven't talked to Frag, the man in the middle. Frag, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? And we
I'm just listening to you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I hate to try to take over my stream at the beginning, but Kenny's like, Jerry, we've been talking.
You
the
can
last couple
move me
days.
out
He
the
said,
middle. I actually
I
feel
come
kind
on
of
the stream and you start talking about the SV08. He says, I'm going to lose it. I said, Kenny, I've been working on this for all week. If somebody can help me, of course I'm going to talk about it. Where else can I ask except live? And
You know,
I'm
it's
so
funny.
thankful.
I just ordered that EAMC for it too, or EMMC for it. So
All right.
Yeah, I'm just working on the Defiant. I know I haven't been on like 2 Saturdays, but
That's why you didn't get a link. I figured you were busy and you
yeah,
didn't.
that's why I messaged you because I was like, I need to get on
But
with Jerry.
When
And then I've
people
been-
don't get a link, I'm always here. You can always come on. You're always welcome. Just pop in chat or you'll see the link automatically pop on.
Yeah.
If I don't let
Just
you on,
been,
I'll say, well, you know what? I don't think you should be here anymore. I'll say something dumb like that. Anyway, you know,
Yeah,
I've been working on
the Defiant PC case, and then
oh, we got a ring coming. Where's
the
it coming from?
Thunderstrike. So that's pretty much it.
Captain Kern just rated us with 9 viewers. Welcome in, Raiders. Please smash the follow button. I'd really appreciate it. My name is Jerry with 3DHP. I'm in Las Vegas, and every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific, I go live on YouTube and Twitch. We talk about 3D printing, lasers, resin, CNC, painting, food, a little bit of anything and everything, and that's kind of what we do. We have up to 12, 13 people at a time on screen, and I've been doing this for like 3 or 4 years now, but I really appreciate the raid. I hope you had a great stream, and yeah, don't know what else to say. Thank you very much.
Captain's good people.
Very cool. Thank you very much.
Captain.
And he says he rated on YouTube as well. I didn't see that come in on YouTube, but thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we have somebody joining, Zany Maker Zach in the back room. Hey,
There
Zach,
he is.
what's going
Hey,
on?
Zach.
Power again.
you got power.
Hey,
Okay,
Will.
good. Did you make it through the storm?
I'm still in the storm.
Oh, Lord, he's
Any,
still.
any damage?
Yeah, bitch.
I haven't noticed any damage yet, so But yeah, no, I lost power. Luckily, though, my resin printer finished like literally 10 minutes before the power went out.
Nice.
Ooh.
Perfect timing.
Yeah,
Because if I don't know if any of you know, resin printing does not like it when power goes off, and that's one of the few machines I don't have a backup on.
Kenda, I went to the ATA Expo about 3 or 4 weeks ago here in Vegas,
Yeah.
and there were so many people there. It was kind of hard to talk to anybody, but I walked up and down each aisle with my cell phone. I don't know if you've seen the video. It's 25 minutes long, and I filmed everything in every booth. So a few people thanked me, like, hey, I was there and I forgot the company. Thanks for letting me know. I need to contact them. So it's great just to watch it with the noise from the building. I didn't cut none of the noise audio out, and I'm filming everything as I walked up and down the aisle. So there might be something in there, or there might be a company you're like, hey, I need to contact them. I'm interested in that. So you might want to check out my video on that.
I will. I'll do that. I don't need any more equipment right now. I've already got 12 printers,
material,
3 lasers, a
supplies.
plotter.
Companies have supplies. There are a lot of companies there selling supplies.
I do need supply. I do have an abundance of supplies. There's no
and
doubt.
The ISA Expo is coming up in a couple weeks. I'm going to go there. I don't have a fancy little Osbot type camera like everybody else, but I've got a cell phone. Right here, I can walk around. I can tape with my cell phone, and I'll throw it up on YouTube.
I'll definitely check it out because I do need to look at some more supplies on the laser. I just had actually delivered yesterday. I don't know how many sheets. I think 1/4 inch acrylic sheets.
Oh, nice.
I just had those delivered Friday. I think it came yesterday. And then I've been ordering MDF 1/4 inch. So a lot of the stuff I'm doing on the laser is layered signs. So it's a lot of cutting.
Hey, Jerry.
So, I'll be working on those as soon as I get this air. I think I know what the problem is with the air. So I just need to get out there and do it. It's on my list.
I've got a Halcyon 40-watt RF laser. It's got a metal tube, not a glass tube. It's similar to Thunder. What's it called? Thunder something.
Yeah, the Thunder. It's just the Thunder, I think.
It's similar to them, but it's by Halcyon.
Okay.
And
yeah, the Mirror 9 and the Thunder are always in competition. And mine's a glass tube CO2, and it's 100 watt.
All right.
And it's a 24 by 36 bed as well.
Oh, nice.
Tan.
He's enjoying that camera.
He's playing
a little bit.
I found out that, like I said, I got a Stream Deck, and I found out that they had the plugins for the Stream Deck. So I just programmed a bunch of stuff into the Stream Deck, and now I can just play around with it. It makes life easy. So I think if anybody has that camera, they need to get the OBS bot plugin for the Stream Deck.
Yeah, Osbot.
I didn't have my camera hooked up when I came in here. I was like, "Oh, where's the camera?" And I found one of my old ones that actually was always on the printer, so I couldn't find my other one. I think it's in a box in the other room. Stuff Colton, my employee's going through.
Reprinted 3D. I seen your comment asking what was my trouble with Section 8, and I solved it on screen here. Dan and Thunder Keys came on at the beginning of this live stream, and if anybody else has any trouble, I'm going to refer them to this live stream in the future. But hopefully that solved my problems. So,
Section 8.
It was that guy way over on the other side of me, way over there, just past Frag. That guy.
Yeah, this man right here. He has all the answers.
Thunder. Sorry,
I would have gotten to the point where he said, "Hey Jerry, go here, do this." I would have gotten to that point, but it would have taken me longer. So that's why I like having him around, because the things I need to get to, he's always like 3 steps ahead of me.
It's mainly just seeing it a lot in the past for helping, and it's like, oh, this is probably the case. Let's hop here first and see what's going on. Well,
like I say, the one video I watched by Prenosaurus, whatever his name was, that channel, he kind of glazed over that area. You need to go into detail and hold people's hands, show them the screen, and tell them to do this and tell them why you're doing that. I mean, that's what I would have done. but I won't be making a video on it because I don't know it fluently enough.
No, and a lot of people have been yelling at me that my YouTube channel would take off more if I'd make more how-to videos. The problem is I sit down on a live stream and I do it, and then after it's done, it's done. I don't feel like going back and doing it again.
The best
Or
video,
going through line by line and editing it.
Yeah, nobody wants to watch a 2.5, 3 hour long video of me whining and crying for, this works, this doesn't work. Why is this? Why nobody wants to go through 2.5 hours, 3 hours of that. And my ADHD won't let me sit down and take the 2.5, 3 hour long video and just chop out the important parts. And
Dan first met me when I was building my Hypercube like 4 years ago from Ziltech, 400 by 400 by 500, which is currently up for sale on Marketplace. But my best video ever, I figured I had all these crimping tools. Let's do a video on crimping different things and why you should crimp them this way. And that is one of the best videos I've ever made on YouTube with the most views, is how to crimp connectors. So
that takes that is a challenge.
So
that's the one thing I hate doing, crimping connectors.
Yeah.
Lesson number 1: use the right size wire, unlike I just did.
Rule number 1.
Yeah, use the right
Zach,
size wire.
Zach, you said you were in a storm. Where are you located?
I'm in Indiana.
Oh, you're in
right
Indiana.
next to where Dan, or well, not next to, but next state where that storm went through. So I'm. It's
We had some, I'm in Texas, and we had some pretty hefty winds. Yeah, we had pretty hectic winds come through. In fact, I need to get back out there and finish taking care of the 6-foot branches that are actually like trees.
Where are you at in Texas?
Yeah.
Where are you at in Texas?
I'm in the Fort Worth area.
Oh, I'm Houston.
Oh, you're Houston. Okay.
Yeah.
So have you guys heard of that? D3VD? What is his name?
D3D. Yeah, he's in Florida.
No, there's someone else that's selling filament now.
Oh yeah.
He's down the street from me, actually.
Okay.
Oh.
Dud V3D.
Yeah.
Dev 3D. Yeah. I couldn't remember what his name was, but he's actually right down the street from me. We're in the same town.
Nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, back to the storm talk. Yeah, the storm came through here last night, was about a half hour, 45-minute long nastiness. My brother lives to the west of me, 2 towns over. He's still without power from last night. They said it'll probably be about 9 o'clock tonight before he gets his power back. And my mother lives just 5 minutes on the other side of the town I'm on, east of me, and she messaged me to ask me if I'd come over tomorrow when the wind lets up and help pull all the tree branches out of her backyard that fell over on the fence. So
that's what I have right now. I had quite a bit, but my dog got injured this week.
is in Houston,
in the morning from all the debris that was in the yard, and my dog got injured, so we spent the morning at the vet this morning. So she's actually in her crate, all drugged up. So but she's fine. But
that's good.
She was out back, or she ran outside, or you couldn't get her in the house fast enough, or
so it was actually from debris. One of the branches came down that was still hanging there after all the winds calmed down.
Whoa.
So it was last night, and the winds were calmed down. I said, "Okay, I'll let you guys out." And there was still a branch in the tree that came down and hit her.
Wow.
So we spent the morning in the vet. She's fine. She didn't break anything. She's limping. We're going to try that. It was quite expensive, taking the dog to the vet. I was like, oh my God, how much is this going to cost me?
Yeah.
But she may have, they don't see a break on her ligament or a broken bone, but they believe that she tore it. So we're going to try some. I'm going to go out and try to find out if I could 3D print a dog brace.
What breed is your dog?
She's a collie mix. She's half collie and something else. I don't know what she got, what her other breed is, but she's a collie mix.
By the way, reprint. Yeah, I want to say hi. First off, I see you. Hi. Sorry. Second of all, I could do the less lazy thing and hit record and then just chop up the recorded video rather than trying to,
That takes
chop
too
up
much
a license.
work.
Yeah, that's too much work. Dan, they
I-
gave me a month to do my filament review video. That took too long just to do that.
Yeah, they gave
So-
you they gave you forever to do that Voron, and it's still sitting there not complete. So you know.
Exactly. And I'm beholden to no
Zach.
one. I'm beholden to no one except for Zach.
He's got a 4 on now, though.
Dan, I'll
It is
tell
a
you,
4 on.
like,
It's a fake 4 on.
Oh,
It's
go
a
ahead.
Voron, not a
Right,
Voron.
Oh, wait. Terry has her opinion on the SVO8. Go ahead, babe. How do you feel about the SVO8?
That it's not a real Voron. And Dave said it's just like it's something like a Voron. No.
No, it's a
It's
it
not.
is a Voron.
Pass.
A
Pass.
4 on.
Yes,
Hard
it is a
pass.
Voron. It will never be a Voron.
Out of the
It's-
29 printers we have,
There's
we're
a
gonna
lot
pick
you
something
can
better.
do with it to make it close to a Voron.
No
I'm
matter
sure-
how many pretty stickers you put on it, it ain't going to change the fact that it's not a Voron, sir.
It's gonna have a lot of other. Hey, the stickers will be on the main
Hey, you
board
can
and
print a
everything
sign that
else.
says Voron.
The
You
only-
can attach
The
it
only
on there,
reason
you
I
know?
got it was because of the size, and it was a decent price at the time. I got it on the pre-sale, so
Yeah.
I did make one print off of it though.
See.
I can show you. You can turn
3
the
days.
camera.
3 days ago, I took all my vape stuff and threw it in the garbage. I haven't vaped in 3 days.
Oh,
Good
Now-
job.
good job.
I didn't put it on the shelf away where I could get to it. I threw it in the garbage. The garbage went out. I'm trying to stop vaping. I haven't smoked in 11 years. I started smoking when I was 15. Then I got up to almost 2 packs a day. When I was around 49 years old, which is 11 years ago, I started vaping, which was much better than cigarettes, but it's still
11 years ago. Wow.
So I've been vaping for like 11 years, and it all went in the garbage 3 days ago. So now I'm going to the dollar store and I'm buying things to suck on and gum and toothpicks. So I'm trying
Good job, Gary.
to get through it. So
Good job.
I know the feeling,
job.
Jerry. I know the
by
feeling.
throwing everything in the garbage, the batteries, the charger, everything is gone. Then if I wanted to replace it, I have to spend another $80 or $90, which ain't going to happen. So anyway,
Well, Jerry, if you're a little hostile today, we understand why now.
anyway.
So,
Good for you, man.
The only issue I have on the SVO8, it seems like one corner is always high. The back left corner.
yeah.
I keep trying to get that damn thing level, and I squared it and double checked it and checked it, and that one left corner is always high.
Mine is back left for us. Back left since we've had it.
Really, yeah.
You might, if you can't get it down, you'll have to shim it up, shim the rest of them up to meet it.
It's so frustrating. It's just so
Okay.
frustrating.
I got to say, I will give you guys shit for the SVO8, but at the same time, you guys know me. If there was one sitting here, I'd be using it too. So
I needed a bigger printer, and I didn't have that size. That's the only reason I got it.
Yeah,
I have the enclosure and everything.
yeah, it's a solid machine for what it is. It is definitely a solid little machine. Sovel did good with it. So
What's that, Dave, that you have? Is that a sheet that?
That's his printer, bed volume.
Oh, it is.
muted.
Okay.
He's muted.
Muted.
Hey, Dave, you're muted.
Yeah, this is the first layer, and it was squished a little
Yeah.
bit on the top side over here, but it still came out fine. It's still there's a
And then we
0.2 millimeter layer height.
Printed some wall art for the cat wall.
God.
Oh, that's cute. I love that. That's
It's
awesome.
the stencil.
Now all you
Terry
got to
loves
do
these
is
wall
just cut
arts.
your little filament paper and glue it on behind it.
It's going on the wall.
It is.
Actually, just
Yeah.
center it up,
Corner.
glue it on, and call it good.
That's what I'm thinking. This feel.
Yeah,
there you go.
That would look nice.
There you go. You can use that. We don't use
Thank you. Good idea. Yellow
That
cat.
was
yellow cats now. Thanks, Dan.
hey, not a problem. Glad
Go to
I
my
could
cat
help.
corner.
And Mr.
Salsa
Diesel.
I really like that. I really like that, Terry. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Maker mindset. You keep throwing me off with your name.
Hey, Zach.
That would
New
look nice.
prop
Look.
weapon.
Are you going to use that on Dave at the next event?
That one's too
Oh.
dangerous.
That's nice.
That's the dangerous one. No, show him the other one. Yeah, show him that one. Yeah,
You can't damage my love.
that one.
So
Don't
this
damage
is
my love.
a little one.
The little baby one.
This is
Oh,
the
small
third
one.
the third smallest one I have. You have the greatsword and the actual battle axe that's back there.
Very nice.
I'm also making stuff for one of my friends. He's converting his basement into a D&D dungeon. So he asked me to make him some light switches, specialized light switches that look like Igor's, you know. Like, yes, master, I'll flip the switch. Igor, flip the switch. You know, it's like one of those things. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
You swap out the faceplate, install this. This has a little thing that will hook up to the actual switch itself.
Nice. Ender 5 Max.
Nice.
Turn on and off the light.
Well, Heidi.
You know, Zach can't wait to get into his new place and have it all tricked out.
Oh, trust me, all my lights will probably be something like this. I will be like literally like Frankenstein, like Igor. I would be like, flip the switch, Zach. I'm like, yes, master, I'll flip the switch.
That'll last till the first time Zach has a couple too many adult beverages, and then he goes through the house and like snaps them all off because he's like super strong, like raw.
My Igor strength is showing.
I have a
will
project
not
I need to go work on, so I will talk to you guys later. Jerry, if you have other trouble with your flashing or whatever, you can hit me up on Discord. I'll see what I can do remotely.
What group on Discord? Just
Armored Turtle Discord, which I know you're in. So
okay.
Yeah, just look up Thunder Keys on Discord. You'll find him.
Thunder Keys, period, is my username because even though I got in relatively early, someone else apparently took the name first.
Well, thank you very much for your help. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Take care, Thunder Keys.
Take care.
Later, good sir.
Light Source Engraving, Patrick. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Patrick, you have time to pop on? I'd like you to chat with Subsector. You guys have a lot in common.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
He likes things that go
Patrick,
pew pew too.
Laser Maker's Realm, everything lasers.
Lots of pew pew pew. Yeah, so I actually been having, you know, I really want to get this this Mirror 9 Redline going, so I really could be out there testing the air. I could actually use it. I could actually use it. I'm going to be making a bunch of. I'm getting ready for a big show in May. And it's a 12 hours. It's from 11 to 11 Thursday, middle of May, Thursday through Sunday. So I wanted to do a bunch of light night lights. So I have a bunch of acrylic for that. Well, I have a bunch of boxes of filament that came this week too, so I could finish printing some of my stuff. What color is that, Zach?
This is Imperial Red.
That's nice.
Oh, I love this. Is their new formula that Paul just sent me from New Makers. And then I also got it's a silk orange. It does not do it justice on camera.
So one of the things I learned about the New Makers is that it has a resin. It has like a resin fill to it, so you have to run it at a higher temp.
You can run it higher, and you get a more of a glossy finish. But if you run it colder, you can get more of a matte finish.
Yeah.
So one filament can give you different effects.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I've only used one roll a long time ago, and they told me it was resin based. There was a resin base to it, so I don't know what. That was a while ago.
It could have been their old formula. I'm not sure, because
that was like 3 years ago, I think.
Oh yeah, no, definitely that they've reformulated it. No, because I'm actually the one guy that made all their maker chips and designed all of them.
Okay.
All 2,000 of them.
About 2 weeks ago, Mr. Diesel emailed me with a problem, and I forgot to mention it last week, that the Ender 5 Max has a heat bed problem, the heater. Does anybody have an Ender 5 Max?
I do not. I want one.
Remember, the
it was
Bamboo A1
sold
has
out.
a heat bed issue, and the Ender 5 Max has issues too. Okay. The Bamboo
Yeah,
A1.
they were sold out of Ender 5 Max. That's why I ended up getting the Soval. I mean the Comgrow.
No, I didn't remember until I read your message. Then I remembered. I don't remember much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, here's. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen the deck, but yeah.
Here, no, Kenda hasn't seen those. No,
I have not seen those.
So
they're all 3D printed.
Oh, nice.
So I also have I just gotta wait for material come in. I have Overture's deck all ready to start printing, and then I'm almost done finishing designing a new Polymaker's deck.
Nice. So what are the decks going to be used for? Just for fun?
Yeah, for fun and everything. Because like new makers, they have this is my first 16 color print.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
These are all super thin, super durable, and this is all POA plus.
Nice. Those look
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Thank you.
Those look
And
awesome.
then you have-
Great job.
Then my other deck. This is my personal deck.
Thank you for the follow, Dan.
Those are so cool.
Wow,
Those
Twitch,
are really cool.
I got 751 followers. I got 9 subscribers on Twitch right now.
Nice. Yeah, no, I like making these decks. I make everything from little stuff, like miniature scales, and little miniatures.
Little
Quotation.
miniatures. Little miniatures.
It's only like 100 pounds worth of print. That's in my kitchen.
Well, hopefully after Colton finishes his redoing of the other room in the office, I can get some of my stuff sorted out. What's
Here's
that,
my
Sherry?
the box turtle.
What is that?
It's like an AMS you have on a bamboo, but it's open source. You can buy kits from LDO. Different companies sell the kits, and you
really?
build them. You print all the parts. I printed it out in ASA. The trays are printed in PLA Plus from Polymaker, and it's like an open source version that you can use on any Klipper-based machine. You can set it up to work with any Klipper-based machine.
Are you going to set that up on your SVO8? Is that why
Yeah,
you're doing
that's why I've been trying to get mainline Klipper to work on the SVO8 so that
Okay.
I can flash this board to that printer. But I got to get that printer working normally, like everything else in the world. So,
Yeah, Thunder Keys is a big part of the box turtle community. So he's a good resource to have for the box turtle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I am not. I do not have time for tinkering. No way whatsoever. I've got even just sitting here. I'm just thinking of all the things I should be doing. Like, should I be finishing up the branches in the yard? Should I be working on my Mirror 9? I got to power up some printers. Yeah, I got decals in the other room that I got to go through.
Well, I didn't know that you were into lasers at all. So when I told Brandy, when I seen that big giant one in the crate, I go, "Oh my God, Brandy, don't take this the wrong way." I said, "She's going through a midlife crisis. Like the guy would buy a Corvette. Look at this laser she bought." I had no idea you were into lasers.
So yeah, I actually I still have the Focus one that I need to send off, and it's sitting in the garage. As soon as I find the power cable, it will get spin off to somebody. And then I have what else? I have the X Tools S1 40 watt. I've had that for over a year. And then I found that I wanted to do more acrylics, thicker material, and I needed to get something more beefy. I mean, I made a lot of money on my S1 for sure. I mean, I was getting sign orders like insane. Word of mouth through work, people wanting stuff. I did a lot of custom stuff. I did like a wedding sign. I just recently did a retirement sign for one of my coworkers who's retiring at the end of the month. So that's been going around getting signed by everybody. So the Focus Quad, which they don't sell anymore. I think it's a 10 watt. Did they even have a 20 watt?
Yeah, they just combined 2 10 watts on one.
Hey, the one I had worked fine for what I used it for, but I wanted to get more involved in it, and I wanted to do some higher end stuff. So I don't have any laser work in here. I should have brought some in. I've mainly what I've been doing for printing has been doing Dungeons and Dragons towers and card holders, and I've got like, you know, commercial licensing with 3D Tech and then the usual minis and dragons through Cinderwing that everybody's always looking for. But the issue I'm finding though, selling prints is pricing, right? And so I'm printing a sign. I'm going to make a sign that's going to say, not all 3D prints are created equally, because they're not. And some of the things that I see where people are selling $5 dragons that are this long literally have no infill, like no walls. They're terrible prints. They're not going to last these people, and they're spending $20 on them, or spending, you know, $5 on. Oh, but I got it for $5, and it's like, yeah, look up mine compared to that one. There's no comparison, right?
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue I have, are the people that are just out to just sell and not actually do quality prints.
Yeah.
So it gives the people that are really serious and want to give
TikTok.
Hey,
right, Dave? But it's frustrating because it's like, well, that's the same dragon, and I go, no, it's not. It's not the same dragon, and mine's 50, and I'll tell you why it's 50. You know,
Well, I
it's
think
not.
focus shut down.
So
I
those are the things that I have a problem with when it comes to selling, is when it comes to 3D print. So I'm trying to get away from doing the normal dragons and all the other stuff. I'm trying to get into things that people don't have. And what I found, people look at all of these, you know, mechanical things, and they're just fascinated. They're just totally fascinated by them. They just think, that's 3D printed? What do you mean? You could do all these things with it? And it's like, you could do anything with it.
yeah.
They find it more
Yeah. Look at that.
Yep. It's funny because that's what people, they're seeing those things, and they're liking those things.
Yeah. Gang,
Oh, I love that purple. Is that
I
from
It
need to
is
do it.
a red, black, and purple.
Nice.
New Maker?
No, from
Emlyn.
Emily.
If you're in the USA and you want to win a roll of Ziltech film,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the top of the
This,
chat, I'm going to do the
Red.
drawing
I
here in
think I
just a minute.
have that.
yeah, it's a little bit more expensive material, but oh, is it beautiful?
I think I have it, that red purple, and I'm looking for it. I don't think it's in here. I might have run out.
And then this is my favorite out of all of them that I've had so far. It's like a crystal.
Oh, I like
But
that.
I want to get Overture's Glacier and compare it to this.
So, I saw that Overture. I almost went out and bought a bunch of their filament because they had it on sale, but I wasn't sure. I was like, looking, I go, are they trying to get rid of older filament? What are they doing? I saw that they had a bunch. Like, it was cheap, really cheap.
Yeah, no, Greg in Overture, he's the lead marketer of them. He's doing an amazing job, man. He's trying. They're releasing new lines, and it's not outdating the old ones. The old ones are just as good.
Right.
But yeah, no, he's releasing a bunch of new. They're the master of TPU. I feel like amount of colors in TPU. Wait, is that Overture, Dave? You're muted. No.
No, this is actually King Rune. This is actually King's Runes. They have like 4 new rainbow silks that they have out.
You want to show this?
So this
I
one
like that
is
too.
yeah. This one's
You guys are spending
what
my
is it?
money for me again.
Silk macaroon or whatever it is. And then there's also who cares? That's nobody cares about blue.
Hello, Da Vinci. How you doing today?
I like
The other King Rune, the King Rune rainbow, on the shelf, second shelf on the bottom, the rainbow.
I
Yeah,
love
that
that.
one.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, this one.
Everybody in chat. If I didn't post your comment or say hi, hello and welcome.
Yeah, they have this one. The one we haven't. This is candy. It's hard to see. It's there it is. Another different. rainbow from them, but they have 4 different ones. Then they have forests. I just loaded up the forest. I didn't print with it yet, which is a darker one. And then they have, what was this one? Oh, this one's forest. I thought I loaded the forest. Oh no, I must have switched my mind. But then this one's forest. So this one has more green in it.
It's like a rainbow. It has more green than other.
Yeah.
Colors. It's more of a green rainbow.
I love green.
Yeah, they had a special some deal going on at one point for get 4 of them for I think it was $49, and they were all rainbow silk. So I'm like, yeah, why not?
I actually do need to get rainbows. So thanks for sharing that. I'll have to go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I like the matte rainbows.
I'm going to combine some rainbow with some tri-extrusion filament.
Time to do a giveaway for 1 roll of Ziltech filament, lower 48 states in the USA. After this giveaway, then I'll put up the form for Polymaker, which will be worldwide. So this one, you must be present to win, lower 48 states. Ziltech started producing a lot of their filament here in the U.S. now. They're based out of Houston, Texas. So you go to ziltech.com. Once you win, I'll put my email in the chat. Email me what type of filament you would like with your mailing address here in the USA. If you should happen to win and you entered by accident, you're out of the USA, it must go to somebody in the USA. So send me their information. So let me shuffle the wheel a few times. I usually ask chat, but we're just going to mix it up. That way you got a chance to kind of look around here and make sure you see your name. And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blue.
Shuffle.
Shuffle. No, it's not shuffle. It's spin.
Spin it to win it.
Spin that funky music. Come on, blue. Wow, he just messaged something in chat too.
Skull Army, congratulations. You just won 1 roll of Ziltech filament. Say hi in chat or say something. And are you in the USA, hopefully?
I mean, he was just in chat like a second ago. Yep. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
All right. Congrats. There he is. He or she, I'm not sure. And here's my email in chat. Write down this email. Shoot me an email. Go to ziltech.com. ZYLTECH.com. Pick out a roll of filament. Send me the mailing information. You're in the U.S. Cool. Congratulations. And I'll get the other drawing going here in a minute.
I'm going to love to print with this filament.
I love green. Green filament. Well, I love green.
Green always looks good.
It is a tri-filament.
Mm-hmm. The tri-filament. What is it? Blue, green, yellow?
No.
RGB.
Red.
Oh, RGB.
Bought some of their filament.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to be using this for my maker chips. And also, I have a very limited run of 30 maker chips of mine that have 16 colors.
How many maker chips do we have?
I just got this one.
Like, unzoom me.
Oh, sorry. I was on the wrong screen.
Oh, no, don't worry. Don't be sorry. Ooh, look at that.
Cotton candy.
That's Terry's favorite.
It's like cotton candy
it's
to
a
me.
matte.
Is that matte?
It is matte.
I love matte rainbow.
Oh, God. Don't get her riled up. She likes matte rainbows.
Yeah, so that's
my
it.
favorite.
Yeah, actually.
Wow.
This was actually the Polymaker rainbow that I printed this in. And I need to print the other parts for it, but I didn't have a good combo to print with this. So I actually just had some other filaments come in, just straight colors to do.
That's pretty.
Yeah, to do the top. So I just haven't found a color that I like to do this, to offset it. So anyways.
Silver.
Silver?
Silver.
I don't know. Silver, no, I don't know. Anyways, I actually have a purple one in that I do the silver with. So it always does well. But that's my only one right now. And here's the weird part. I thought I had enough filament. This is the sparkle from Bamboo or Galaxy or whatever they call it. This color seems to go really well, but I ran out of filament right at the end, so I had to throw in another roll just to finish that off. But anyways, I thought I had enough. I miscalculated. But anyway, so I just got to reprint that. So.
All right, guys, the giveaway for Polymaker is open. We'll be doing the drawing in probably about an hour. That link is currently open. It's the same one that was up there before. I got it. I changed some text and it's reopened.
I have one for you, Zany. Before you ask me, Zany, I have one for you. Are you doing one set? Are you doing limited editions with the multicolored chips?
Hello.
And then are you doing a regular set with not many different variations? Or are you just doing multiple variations? Or just one specific chip?
Oh no, I'm going to have different. I'm going to have limited edition chips, then a super limited edition chips, which is the 16 colors each. That will be what can I call it? With a 0.2 nozzle. I'm a madman.
Yes.
So, but I'm also going to have my standard ones, the ones you guys know and love. It's only these three types, or these. It's only 3 colors each. This is what I'll give to the public, the general public. And I'll have limited event chips as well. So the one will be specifically for the Rocky Mountain Rip Rap Festival one.
Underneath the yellow. No, the yellow.
Or, our creators. And I'm going to have the gold ones that will be with NFC chips for fellow makers and exhibitors.
I'm gonna go grab something. I'm gonna go grab something. It's in the other room that I got to show you that I did in a 0.2 nozzle for something that I'm playing with. I was actually really impressed. It was on the Bamboo and it was a 0.2. So I gotta go grab it. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, see, Dave, you need to hurry it up. Get your skills up.
They're done.
I've already got my stuff set. Remember, they're all set. So I have the K2 Kevin set,
He's got a pusher.
transporters, so that I can put my chips in mine. And we have not just 3 different color sets through here, but we also have another 7 different variations in here.
Oh, wow.
They're all the
Dave,
same design, just different colors.
Okay, Dave. Let me come on back.
Are you giving those away at the show, or what's the point in printing so many?
These are basically like advertising chips for marketing. So if people want to know who you are, you can have the QR link to like a link tree or your Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Terry's favorite is, I like to call it the Joker chip.
I made that one.
Which is this one. This one is actually made in it's a Dupli is a filament we were testing that's got the pink
camera doesn't do justice.
Or purple. Yeah, the camera doesn't do justice.
And it's actually this one.
It's a Duramax green, forest green. You like that one. That one's got the silk edges. This one has the Polymaker Galaxy blue on the outside.
Hey guys, and thank you for resubscribing.
Just standard white on the inside.
I like this one.
You like that one because it's got the silk edge. It's got the silk edges.
I want to know a lot of people think about the leaked pictures of the new Bamboo.
So, yeah. Good.
Yeah. So, hey, Dave.
Yeah.
You say you got chips, but do you?
But those are not all yours. They're not all yours.
We got chips.
These are our
chips. Our chips.
These are our chips.
How many total?
Oh, we have another set under there that doesn't fit in the box.
How much is total though?
Right now we have like 1390, 1380, something like that.
1380.
So I wanted to stop at 1500.
I can't tell how big.
Oh
no!
Is that possum?
Oh, hang on.
That's a little fish. Oh, a gator, a little bitty alligator, right?
No, he's a possum. You get it to focus. It's not going to focus that close.
There it is.
Oh, clown hammer. It's 500 per box.
Oh, it's cute.
No, don't break.
Not if you squish them, Zach. You can get another set on top too.
Anyways.
Okay.
Where did he go? Oh no, I got it.
So I may have bought 3 more printers.
You may have.
I may have bought 3 more printers.
And
my
tell
friend.
trade. Oh, and can you tell us what they are? What printers you got?
A1s. Combos.
Minis or just regular ones?
The regular A1s.
Oh, that's good.
I found him. He bounced.
How you coming, Tim? Did you get that soldered up like you wanted?
My
it's
friend
I
said
did.
that they're going to give me a deal on them, so I was like, yeah.
So
And I'm
You have contact with Bamboo?
Hmm?
You know people at Bamboo?
No, I just have friends that own printers, but ever since they did that one thing, he kind of didn't want them anymore, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll offer you a deal, Zach." So he's going something to me. I'll be okay with buying printers that are insanely cheap.
But where are you putting them, Zach? You got to have the space. Remember, you need the space.
I have a bathroom I can put stuff in.
Oh God, here he goes.
No,
you're gonna start sounding like me. That's where my resin is, Zach.
Damn it.
So anyway,
that's
See,
half of the
she
room.
has one in her bathroom.
What?
She has a printer in her
I
bathroom.
am not putting a printer in the bathroom.
Has,
No.
the community voted.
it's in a bathroom that's not used. It's like it's
Thank
not
you.
used.
Thank you. We use all our bathrooms, so no.
We can choose.
No,
that.
sir.
We can
It's
choose
just
that.
I am
a
not-
resin. It's
not getting
perfect,
farts on
because
the
they can
bath
put
on the
the
printer.
vent in there and let it run.
See,
No, Dave will be in there all day because he uses the water closet for like an hour and a half.
Water closet. Is that what you're calling it now?
Yeah.
What are we in England?
Yeah, I don't want to call it.
It's a bio break.
Yeah, bio break.
Bio break unit. What the heck?
So
So the whole deal with this little possum, I mean, his legs and joints don't move. They almost do, but I'm afraid they're gonna break. A friend of mine wanted to make stud earrings, and I made her hanging earrings. So now I'm working on doing these. This was the hanging earring that she wanted.
It takes
so.
the camera a minute. It should come in clear. When you came in the back room, did you pick 1080p?
I didn't hear you.
When you came in the back room, if you pick 1080p and I go,
My camera's not even 1080p that I have on here. It's a crappy old camera. It's a crappy old camera. I think my other one, actually, my good camera is actually on the other computer, and I didn't realize that.
So,
Tim, I'm gonna need you to stop going down like that, please. Because all I keep seeing is Mike Myers' face just keep appearing on the top of the screen every couple of minutes.
Well, my
come and
question
get
is,
you, Dave.
my question is, how do I cut this?
put a pair of pliers on it and just bend it in half. It was a
Will
razor
it
blade
snap?
snap. A
It
razor
will
blade
Myers
snap.
is working on it.
It's a razor
Mike
blade
Myers is
snap.
good.
Or you could use
Careful,
a Dremel.
Tim.
Don't cut your hand or something.
Yeah.
That just looks dangerous, Tim.
See.
Yeah, we need you on stream tomorrow, Tim.
If you want to break it,
Use
right
a
there,
plier.
put pliers on the top side.
Pliers,
bend it
pliers,
sideways,
not your fingers. Pliers, not your fingers.
Pliers. Doggone, Tim.
Wire
And
cutters.
if you use a hammer, it'll go flying
Bloody
across the room. You'll
Canadians.
never see it.
But don't listen.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
See how
right
easy
spot,
was
though.
that?
I think that's what he wanted.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, but
Is
it
that
didn't break
the end result we wanted, Tim, or no?
No,
Not
I
take
want
an
the
angle
red
grinder.
line. I want it at the red line.
We'll try it again.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do angle grinder.
Huh?
It's
Or
not
Yeah.
need
tap
an
it
angle
with a ha-
grinder.
Tap it with a hammer.
You moved your microphone.
Well,
Or
I
a
think I-
Dremel. You could use a Dremel.
Oh, that's
Use
a good one.
TNT.
Use a Dremel would be better.
You think a
Use some
Dremel
butter
will
on
be
it
better?
to bend it.
Why?
So
Also,
what you're saying is to use one of these.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You have the cut wheel for that? If you have the cut
Oh yeah,
wheel.
I got a cut wheel right here.
Protective
Of
glasses.
course.
And put
Are you-
safety
yeah.
glasses over
These
there.
are protective glasses.
Protect it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask him, and I remember he wears glasses.
Gloves,
Oh man.
face
Oh,
mask,
gloves,
PPE.
yeah, that's good.
PPE,
Cutlass gloves.
face mask.
Here, give us a close up in case anything happens. We won't.
Yes, yeah, we
I wanna
for
see
the content.
Tim.
I'll
What's
give
your
you a
wife's number? We
close-up.
can call her.
I've got to find my little humor thing. Oh, right there. Hang on.
Come get him.
If you have any
Well,
mishaps, you'll have a
you were right.
screenshot for the next video.
Okay, let's put the cutting wheel on. Whoops.
Hey, Dave, how many of your
Yeah.
chips will
Dangerous.
have NFCs?
I have only a batch of 50 that'll be limited giving out. Those are not just going to the public. Those are maker only chips.
Can I claim one?
Yeah, you already get one. You're the one who designed the chip.
I just want to make sure I can claim one because
That would be wrong. No, you made the chip, so no, you can't have one.
Mine is taken a little further away from me. There you go.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
there
pull
you
it
go.
out a little further.
Need an earphone warning.
Tim, did you burn your hand, sir?
You
Because he's
okay?
going to
No,
end up
I'm
getting
good.
his blood.
I'm good.
Oh, you were
need
going
a
to
hard
find
hat,
Tim. You
Tim.
wanted to lose a finger or something.
It's like
Aw.
this is.
I should have brought some ketchup down with me and
I know, right?
Yeah, but you have to
too
make
funny.
sure that
No.
you squeeze the whole bottle so a whole stream comes out.
Careful, YouTube sees red and censors it. Like, oh, it's red.
Well,
No.
my
And
Mirror
then they'll
9 is
censor it.
my Mirror 9 is calling me. I do need to go. I really need to go take care of her and get her up and running because I have a whole slew of product to make over the next few weeks.
Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
It's been a while, Jerry. I've been thinking about you because we're the same age and my birthday's Monday, so I thought I would jump in and say hi just because we're
Well, happy birthday.
thank you because
Happy
we're
birthday.
like
Happy early birthday.
I have a question for you. Are you going to Rep Rap Festival?
me.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't have the time on my schedule, so I am doing.
Busy woman.
I am extremely busy, so I work full time as an engineer, which keeps me pretty busy in itself. Plus, I'm building this business. Like I said, I just hired someone, so unfortunately, I am back-to-back weekends. This is one weekend this month that I'm free, and I'm back-to-back weekends. I think Jerry's on my Facebook page. He sees me posting out there that I'm busy every weekend prepping product, getting stuff out there.
If you have a link you want to share to your business, you're welcome to put it in private chat, and I'll post
I
it.
will. I
You can
will
go
as soon
and
as
check it out.
as soon as my guy finishes the website. But
All right.
yeah, so we're gonna be working on all of that. So it's been a definite process. But yeah, I would love to go, but just time wise, I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
Personally to get it done. You know, working.
Well, I'm glad
full-time.
you're doing well. Keep up the great work, and you're always welcome here. If you want to
I
come back.
am. Thank you so much, Jerry. I really do appreciate it. As you can tell, since the last time you saw me, Jerry, I have all the bamboos now, and I've got, actually, I have one that's set up for 8 color.
It's nice having a printer that just works, isn't it?
Well, I have 3 down right now, so they're not working.
Well,
So
99% of the time they just work.
they do just work. I am done with tinkering. My flash forges, they just work too. My 2 flash forges I have, they work really well. They're my single color printers. They're just as, I have one that's a 0.6 nozzle. The other one's a 0.4. I actually have the enclosure kit I need to finish on that. Actually, I think I'm going to train Colton. Oh, so Dave, you guys have the flash forge. Are you liking that?
Oh, you can't see it. That's Terry's printer.
It's
Terry
mine. It's
Terry
locked right
claimed
now,
it.
but-
There's a Solvo box in the way over there. Sorry, calm girl. There's a but yeah, there's a
I mean,
5M
they're really-
over there.
They
I
really
love my
are-
Flash Forge.
Yeah, they are good printers. I will give it that. I did have issues with warping and stuff, but once I put that enclosure on it, it handled it. I don't have any issues with it at all. Once in a while, a leveling issue once in a while, but nothing major. But
See,
the unclogging of the nozzle's so easy on that. But so I've gotten to the point in my business where I can't afford to be down like anything like the lasers and stuff. So everything I have 2 of everything. So I'll show you. I've got my
laser.
my bamboo stash here. This is just for my bamboo. This is all my stash, extra nozzles, extra hoses, extra wire, you name it, it's in here. And that's not, that's just for the bamboos. And then I also have the same thing for all of the for the flash forge, and I also started doing that for my lasers as well. So, you know, I can't have enough. Like on my laser, so I have actually 3 lasers. I also have the F1, the X Tools F1.
I know nothing of what you speak.
Yeah,
No.
nothing about what you speak.
I know nothing of what you speak.
Yeah, right. So it's like you can't afford to be down. You know, right now I haven't been running because we had storms come through. I know I have some printers to work on, and we've been moving equipment into the other room for the office for Colton. So, you know, it's just been a lot. I mean, I've got filament coming out of my ears and boxes right now that I need to get unpacked. So, you know, it's just one thing after another to try and keep up with everything. But anyways, but I would love to go to Rip Rap if I had the time. That's the short answer.
Bob
That's a
Bunny,
good thing. You're busy.
Bob
Not
Bunny,
busy. That's a good thing.
Bob Bunny on the box turtles are open source. You can go out and find all of your own parts, but there's so many of them. You would pay a lot more money than the $300 in the LDO kits because you'd have to buy a lot of stuff in bulk. There's just so many parts. If you watch anybody's videos, I'm on like part 3 or 4. Tim is on like part 4. I don't know, 5 or 6, something like that.
Yeah.
But I think the box turtle at $299. Once you get it and you see all the parts that are there, which is just phenomenal.
It covers everything that you need.
Yes.
Except for the printed parts, unless you order the printed parts.
Yeah, the printed parts you got to print yourself.
Yeah.
Which
We got printers. That's not a
the
problem.
sides and the top. It's not a big deal. I think it's justified. The instructions are like nothing else I've ever seen. They're all 3-dimensional. You can rotate them, look at them, see every little thing. And I think it's worth $300. I wouldn't go any more than that.
Yeah.
When I first got it, I'm thinking, you know what? I think this is worth $200. But then after I started getting into it, and there's so many parts where it's just so in detail. If I tried to source all that myself, I'd probably be paying $500 and stuff I didn't need because I couldn't buy just one of this or 5 of that.
But Jerry, when you get to a point, time is money. So it'd be easier for me to just pay to one that's complete.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, time is money. And what was that, Zach?
I mean, to be fair, it is cheaper than the AMS. To be fair, it is cheaper than AMS.
Okay.
It's fun building it, the experience in building it. But if you're a business person, you'd want to buy one already built. You wouldn't even want one. You would buy another brand would have one that comes with it, or they have some kind of hopefully a warranty with it.
Right.
Things break down. So
yeah, it's like time is money for me. Every dime I'm not doing something is costing me money, and my laser needs to get.
You need to enjoy yourself. So no matter what, try to enjoy what you're doing. If it becomes too much like work, then you're doing something wrong. And I know it's a bit.
I am probably the happiest I've ever been, Jerry, in a long time, especially since I stopped streaming. So I will say that. I'll leave it at that. I am totally.
That mom with the laser is your best friend, and you're kind of following in her footsteps.
What was that?
That mom with the laser, you're following in her footsteps on what she's doing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm assuming.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see where it goes.
All right.
Anyways, it was great seeing you all. I'm going to get back to work. And thanks for having me, Jerry. It was great chatting with everybody and seeing everybody. So you guys all have a great day.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. Yeah, I can understand where she's come from, where she wants to actually push production instead of tinkering around with.
Yeah.
Or not even like I'm going to tell you from my standpoint, it is so difficult to do streaming or YouTube or whatever when all you're wanting to do is just get stuff done. Like earlier when Dan was talking, I mean, everybody else was going. I was trying to talk to him, but I tend to just forget that I even have to record. Like I start working and then I'm like, this would have been great to record for the YouTube channel. So now I've enlisted my wife.
Good luck. Oh, sorry.
If you're in your shop or your garage, you can just have a camera set up filming the whole room at all times, live stream it, and then talk to chat when you can.
You know, because I'm working on so many different things. It's 2 things right now, but I'm pretty much on Sundays. I'm like, look, hon, I just need you to come in there for like an hour, get my hands, get what I'm doing. If I need to be on camera, I'll do that in front of my computer. And then, because typically what I post on my YouTube channel is just like videos of of whatever's going on. There's real no direction. So I need to get, you can't always do it by yourself. And when you're trying to do it by yourself, you can get overwhelmed and burn out.
I'll be right back.
My Sundays are all about Tim. I watch Tim's channel, and I always do the super chat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all.
You guys
I'm
are
Ladybug.
great.
Terry stalks
that's right.
Tim.
That's right. You,
No.
you stalker, you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love like some kit printers to build. It's time for me because I also work 10 hours a day at my actual job.
Yeah.
Being
That's
inside
very
work.
difficult.
I work 9 to 10 hours a day, and I'm burnt out when I get home. Sometimes I don't want to be on stream, but I appreciate other people that are streaming.
We know when you don't want to be on stream,
Like-
babe. I think everybody knows.
So recently here in town, Jerry may know this, but like 8 years ago, I created this Facebook group for 3D printing here in Houston, right? And somehow I got booted out of my own group. And
That's
so,
interesting.
yeah. So basically, the people running it now, I was asked to make another group. So I had to make another. So now I got to manage another group. I don't have to. I'm choosing to, right? Because there's a lot of people out there who don't. They want it easy. They want it simple, but also they want to have fun. They don't want it to be like hard and whatever. And then I just got like Jerry. Apparently, I'm an affiliate for Ziltech now. So I'm working with them. So the stuff that I'm printing, when I do videos, I got to be like, hey, this is Ziltech. And then it's just a lot, right? So I can see how she may be happier not doing and just creating and selling and being off camera because that's an extra job, like on top of what you're already doing.
And the payout, it's a lot sooner too with that. That's
How long
Yeah,
have you been printing for?
Who?
You.
Sam's a designer. He's a designer.
No,
Designer,
He's a great
printer?
designer.
No, Dave. She hasn't. So I have been printing for 8 years. I started off when I started. All I thought about, I didn't even know there was a community, right? I just went and bought a printer, a commercial printer, not even a. And my goal was to replicate, right? Scan, replicate, make things bigger, sell product. I realized pretty quickly that when I'm scanning, I had to fix. And if I'm already fixing, I might as well just make it myself. Then it came to, I only had one printer. You can't make a whole lot of stuff with one printer. I mean, you can, it's just going to take you forever. And so I only print the things that I want or I design. And if somebody else ever wants me to print something for them, they pay for it. But I don't just like have a inventory of prints and an Etsy store because I spend most of my time designing, for the art shows or for projects that I think will make money, like big projects. And sometimes those pay off and sometimes they don't. Like the Defiant, a lot of people are interested, a lot of people whatever, but at the end of the day, I got to put a number on that. And if somebody wants more than one, then I got to think about that. Like, how long did it take me to print it? Is it easier for me to just do the prototype and get it all great and then sell the files or get someone else to print it for me for that customer? Because it's a lot to deal on a daily basis with like schedules and like if I had 3 people that wanted a Defiant, I'd probably shoot myself in the head. That thing is the size of my desk.
Don't do that, please.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
That hurts.
And then
And there's no tablet to fix that headache.
Yeah. And then I'm working on I don't know if Dave, if you've seen it, but I'm working on this figure that this vehicle that was never made by LG and Toys. And because 8 years ago, I was the first person in the whole 3D print community to decide to make a 2-seater Thunder Tank. Before me, nobody had thought about making a 2-seater Thunder Tank. And then made it, and I wouldn't sell my files. So of course, other designers over the course of 2 or 3 years put it up on Thingiverse, put it up on CG Trader. You know, they made their own. But within 2 or 3 years of me making mine, Super 7, which is a big toy company, made theirs and got it crowdfunded. And so now I'm like, you know what? I will still be the first. And instead of making something that was already, like there, we're going to, in 27, I think it was 2018, I made up the design for this vehicle based off of, a vehicle in the show. And I just been sitting on it. And this year I said, I'm done sitting on projects. I'm going to, all these not old, but these things that I've wanted to do, and I just working on other people's stuff, we're going to do it. We're going to do it now, So this year is all about that, and building up.
Howdy.
What are you doing?
Hey, Cody.
Are you anxious because you don't have no bait?
No, I'm talking to chat.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying not to interrupt you, but I try to talk to chat under my breath.
No worries.
So you can hear me.
Like Dave, I appreciate you reaching out last night and seeing if I wanted to join. Ironically, I've been so hardcore the last year. Like when me and Cindy got together, we went out. We had date nights every week.
We used to.
And since I started pretty much the last year, kind of just getting really into it, we haven't been on a date out just us in a year. And it was like, we're going out tonight. Because I look at her, giving him the look. Hey,
we're going to the movies after this. Why are you harassing me?
That's not a
we're
date.
going to the movies and dinner after this.
That's not a date. That's a movie. You got to sit there and be quiet. You can do that at home. Take her out for some drinks. Go take her dancing. Go do something where you have to have interaction with your wife.
Don't make dragging me, Frank, because I don't like that.
My wife is beautiful, and I love her to death, and I see her every day. But last night, when she got all dressed up, I know you done seen the pictures, Dave, on my page, man. Man, that woman's hot.
I want to dress up and go out, but I haven't been out in a long time.
Oh,
take her out, Dave.
Do my hair,
Yeah,
y'all do karaoke? Y'all sing?
I like karaoke.
Terry likes karaoke. We can do karaoke.
Hey, bro, y'all do karaoke, man. Have some drinks.
Yeah,
let her
fun
sing.
tonight. Okay, you can live stream from a karaoke place.
Why are we live stream from the karaoke?
I did it last night. I did a Facebook.
Me and my wife went out last week after the doctor. We pulled up the Sonic that I ordered. We ate in the truck. We had smash burgers. That was our day out, our afternoon out.
Hey, there you go.
It's
out. It's out. It's still out.
I will tell you this, Dave, is my ex-wife was not very supportive of what I do. I mean, initially she was, but then it became hard. So to have someone who's in it with you, right? Sometimes you can get complacent, right? So you gotta step away from the room and the printers and go enjoy your time with your person who supports you 100%.
Because it's not always going to be like that. You get old.
How's that coming, Kim?
It's good. I got to cut the blade a little shorter.
Oh.
Because I've got the limit screw in place over here, and then what happens when you see the blade in its resting position now? It's just slightly interfering with that hole, and the filament could rub on it. So I've got to cut it just a tad shorter. So not a big deal.
Is that out of ASA or ABS?
ASA. Sorry. And somehow I managed to cut the tip of my finger.
Hey,
I knew it.
If you ain't got a little blood in it, you're not doing right.
Exactly.
Hey, do we know anybody that does vacuum forming? Do any of y'all do vacuum forming or have a vacuum forming?
I don't have one. I have one at work. I do with molds for dentures and
that's for little
Invisalign.
I have a small one I made. I've never tested. That's going to be for the shield on my Halo helmet. It's in the garage. I've never tested it yet.
Yeah, I got to find somebody to do some vacuum for me.
Oh yeah, I don't do any large stuff. No.
Google,
Zach,
Google or go
how's
on
your grandma?
Marketplace and Google. Maybe you'll find somebody on Marketplace that Google's in your area.
Yeah, I'm going with. I'm going to find somebody that I know versus that. I have a buddy named Pat that I trust.
Oh.
I don't like, Jerry. I don't like giving out my files to just anybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, how's your grandma?
She's hanging in there, but kind of in a stable state. She's able to be home alone, but things though they said it could be. Right now it's stagnant. It's not growing, but they don't know when it's going to flare because they said it's going to flare up because we can't do radiation treatment or chemo because with the medicine she on that it would kill her. So it's more or less which one would kill her first, the treatment or
time,
the medicine like that. So
medicine and time.
Yeah. So it's. Yeah.
Are you like her only? Are you her only grandchild?
I'm her only grandchild that actively talks to her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. I wasn't trying to be a dick.
Oh no, I'll be a dick. Our relatives don't. Even my own parents haven't talked to her in 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, family drama. Yay! No, but on a good note, I'm actually going this Wednesday to look at another building.
Sweet.
I know, and I'm hoping I can get converted from a B3 to a R2 zoning. So I'm talking to the real estate agent and seeing if we can't get that done. But do you guys want to actually see the floor plan of it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, here I'm doing a screen share fit. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the address, so I don't dox
Ladies
my
and
possible
gentlemen,
new-
we have another Zach popping in, and Zany Maker. I'll pull it up in just a minute.
Yep.
Whoa,
Hey! It's Zach
How you
Arad.
guys doing?
Hey!
Hello.
I'm excited to see you
Hey,
in
I've been
rep.
watching your videos on your addict build.
I had some setback today, but
Yeah.
I'm going to recover from it.
I'm very interested in watching you do something that's related to 3D printing, but also like the space.
Expanding, yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
I really need to do that because this is just 6 square meters, and although I
Closing
got
in on him.
24 printers here, it's getting really
Okay.
tied up. It's
I can
yeah,
relate.
really make a Zach.
It
I
starts
can
to
relate.
close in on you just a little bit.
All right, Zach, show us the floor plan. Since
Well, I got-
Zachary kind of stole your thunder
Yeah.
plan.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
Is
So
that my
oh,
floor
this-
plan? Oh, thank you.
this building is little over 3,600 square feet.
That's
Is it one of
Wow.
those? Because I'm from Illinois, and so I know up in the Midwest and Illinois, Indiana, they have these brick, real nice brick buildings, old school. Is this one of those? Is this like a what you call it? What's that kind of building called? It's like they have them in New York and they have them in Indiana.
It doesn't have an apartment on top. No.
Okay, so this is
duplex? No.
yeah, they're
But-
called like a damn. I can't remember the word.
Yeah.
Or the name of it, but so you walk in and you have your entry to go upstairs. It's just like a staircase up.
Yeah. So this
Right.
has a staircase down into a basement, but it used to be an old diner
Right.
and a wood shop.
Oh wow.
Ja, nee,
So-
maar- ik hou morgen gewoon.
So the
what-
amount
And are you
of-
So what's the number? Why do you have to get it rezoned?
because
So you can live
it
in it.
is a B3, which is a commercial property. I can't technically live in it.
live in it. Yeah,
Okay,
he has
I
to have a.
I got you.
You can always take a power nap.
Now,
Yeah.
Well, nowadays everybody lives in everything all over the place, so I wouldn't let that stop you.
now, in regards to around this building, are there other buildings or is there residential around it? Is it in a strip, or is it by itself, like in this, like, you know, whatever?
Field.
It's all surrounded by other residential buildings.
Do you know if
yeah,
those
residential.
do you know if those other buildings were rezoned?
They were already zoned as R1s.
Okay.
So this is the only
on the
building
left-
in the area
on
that's
the-
a B3.
On the left and the right of this building, there are one.
Yeah, there are ones. Yeah.
So it shouldn't really have too much
Is
of
this-
an issue.
Yeah, you should. I mean, is this your render that you did? This is how you want it to look?
This is the one that they did.
Okay. That
I would
how it
show
could
the
be?
actual photos.
Okay.
But I don't want to dox. You know?
Yeah, because then if you do get it, it's like, yeah, here's he lives now. He lives right here. He's got all these printers right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like
I think that'd be
but
cool. So what's the number?
It's less than 20,000 or 200,000. Sorry.
Okay.
I was about to say 20,000 grand.
I would grab that up.
I'm moving to Indiana.
For 20,
You know
yeah,
how
we're
you need to
moving it.
get around it.
No.
Why not get a big warehouse, right? Where you can drive an RV in. Live
drive,
in the
your,
RV.
drive your car in like Batman. You be Zane Man.
The Zany Cave.
Then have
No,
you
but
present
this
the-
building is. This would be a really nice property because all the walls are. It already has a spray booth room.
Right.
That I can do airbrushing in.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but this is if I can get rezoned, I'm
Yeah,
buying this building.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. Then we could come over there for parties.
Yep.
Dude, I would love all of you guys like being involved. Like, hey, let's have the Zaworf Zany Rip Rap Festival.
I'll tell you. I'll
The
tell you what,
Murph.
Get your tickets here.
I've been wanting to go on a road trip with my boys and Katie up north to see my family. You know, whatever. Man, straight up, we be coming up there to Indiana. Dave, where are you guys at? Ohio?
No, we're in Maryland.
Maryland.
We're right smack between Baltimore and DC.
Oh man,
I hate it here.
Right in the worst area.
yeah.
I hate it here.
Don't get me started.
I've been here all my
Well,
life.
If
I'm gonna go
gets
somewhere
this
new.
building, I could just move.
Yeah.
One
But,
day.
I'm hoping I can get because it's an open floor plan.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And with open floor, that means I can move around these walls and make my own. Like I can make my bedroom, you know, in the corner, and then everything else be my workshop.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
or
couch
you could,
and,
or you could
you know.
construct a wall for privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm living by
Office.
myself.
Yeah, but you know,
You find somebody.
sometimes it's still good to have just a defined space to get away. You know,
I have the basement.
Where you
So-
keep
I have printers
the other
downstairs.
things.
So with the that was the thing that really, I didn't go up to Illinois. We moved down here whenever I was like 5. So we'd go up back and forth over the years to see family. It wasn't until I was like 19 when I went up there and realized the whole basement situation. Because I thought all houses, I would love to have a basement down here. That'd be awesome. Especially on a hot summer day, I can go down and cool the hell off in the basement. But in regards to getting it rezoned, how do you have to buy it first before you get it rezoned, or do you have to see if they will rezone it, and then you have to do the inspection and all those other things?
So essentially, right now I'm talking to the broker that is over that building. I
Okay.
asked them, hey, can you communicate with the council that is the
City council,
county
yeah.
that's in?
Yep.
And they're going to communicate back and forth saying, hey, can this individual rezone it? And
He wants to buy it
he'll
for a
get
dwelling.
back to me. Yeah.
Because he
And
wants it as a dwelling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then they'll come back to
Especially
me
if
with a
there's
counter offer.
residential, like on both sides and main,
Mhm.
like what business is gonna buy this building in a residential area
Yeah.
kind of, that's kind of.
It's
weird.
like people
That'd be
buy an
weird.
old church or gas station or a big factory warehouse that's been vacant forever and they live in it and they
Yeah.
fix it up and make a house out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like,
Yeah.
I've been looking at old, abandoned, like, commercial zones that are in residential, and I've been trying to see one that I can convert easily. Because one, if I can get, this is the perfect one because it has central air, it has forced gas heating in it, it has a ton of space, and technically, like it used to be a diner up front. So I can make that into like my dining room and make it like some cyberpunk or like fantasy tavern looking.
You got to consider everything you can't see, like termite damage, old electrical, old wiring, old plumbing, things
Foundation
you can't see.
in the basement.
Yeah, things that you can't see. It's like, wow, that looks really cool. I'd love to have it, but
Hey,
how much is it going to cost to really go in and
I'm gonna tell
renovate it?
you. I'll
Gotta
tell
get it
you,
inspected.
when we got this house, we got it inspected. Okay.
Well, a lot of inspectors are idiots and they don't know anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So when we
Yeah.
got this house, it was the same people owned it for 30 years. There was a massive 20-acre field in this neighborhood. Like they were one of the first people in this neighborhood. Okay. However, what we didn't know was in the garage, she was an antique collector. So there was just enough room for her Tahoe. And then
Oh,
the
wow.
whole garage was, to the ceiling. So when the inspector came, he was like, it's
Down.
a garage, right?
Right,
Well,
right
when
there.
they moved out, it turns out the whole garage was a rat's nest of wires. And they had ran their own electricity without permits to the garage based off the house, off of a different breaker. Like, go and you look as well. Anything you think is
Ladies
off,
and gentlemen,
write
we
it
have
down.
another maker popping in, but I can't read his name from here. R2, I can't see who it is.
R2 Builder, Rocky.
Hey, Rocky, what's going on, man?
Rocky.
I recognize you.
But yeah, no, definitely understand that. I already looked through some of the photos and I saw a few things. I would have my own inspector go through. Funny enough, the guy that I have is his old friend. He OSHA certified me. Funny enough.
Oh yeah.
So it's
There we go.
because it used to have it had old oil boiler in the basement.
Are you going to get it removed?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
it's already switched over to natural. It looks like everything is switched over to natural gas, not the oil
You know what?
burner. Where
I always thought it would be cool, like out here in Texas. Like my mom lives out on 12 acres, and she has a tiny house, and she has like an old like a fire, like you put wood in it in her little house, and right you back, man. You get bored.
Do you guys appreciate it when I get excited and I announce you and I make a big deal out of it and I
Yes.
bring you in? Or
Yes.
That's
Of course.
okay. Does that give
Makes
you
it-
motivation when you come in?
Yes, makes us feel real important.
Okay.
You're the hype man.
Dan, I was asking everybody earlier, but do you know anybody that does vacuum forming, or do you?
No, I do not. And I do not off the top of my head. I don't. Sorry.
Tech, Pez Liz said in chat that Tech Jeeper does. I know of Pez Liz very well, as I know of you. And Tech Jeeper, I know him as well as I know you, Frag. And from what I know of him in the community, he's a very respected individual, but I don't personally know him.
Well, if you can, if they can, I'm on Facebook and on YouTube. They can, whoever, if you're listening, send them or give him my info or give me his info, and I'll reach out to him. If Jerry trusts him, then I trust him.
I
Tech
trust him.
Keeper's a good
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
All right,
Yeah.
guys, just came in.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I think he's an honorable person.
Yes.
And he was in chat earlier, I thought. I know Pez Liz was in chat. She might have moved on. I don't know if she's still here or not.
and Big Bad Joe. Yeah, no, that's one thing I have to make sure if it's emptied or not. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
it's
then,
old.
then also you need to get an exterminator. Make sure that there's no critters.
Unless you like company. I mean, depending on what it is, you might.
I mean, my cats would have a heyday.
So, Rocky, what have you been up to? What's going on?
So I just say,
Oh, that's cool.
my very first AMS
Nice.
and my very first print.
PLA.
Yep.
Please watch your hand. I like that.
I would have liked it if it was hand solo, but yeah. So, my first print with that.
Very nice. Yeah, we'll do the Polymaker giveaway in about 5 minutes. So those that are watching on Twitch and YouTube, I did have a pin post on Twitch, which I took down, but it should be popping up in chat over there. It is on YouTube. There's a pin post. We'll be giving away 1 roll of Polymaker filament. They ship almost anywhere in the world, and they got some of the best filament on the planet. The code, if you win, you must be present in chat and say something. It's basically a $35 code. You need it towards filament or whatever. Quite often, if I have a code like that, I'll pay the difference. I'll go buy 2 $20 rolls, and I'll pay the difference. And it's free shipping worldwide.
All right, guys. Well, I'm fixing to get out of here. I got to go do yard work.
Okay, you have fun.
Take care. Have a great day.
Take care.
See you guys next Saturday.
See you later, man.
Yeah, let me grab that. Let me reshare that link. 1 second.
Man, I would love it if I can get this place.
That looks great.
Like a lot of room. I can do so much stuff in it. But thing is though, I don't know why I'd want like make the dining room like entryway. Like, do I want to make it cyberpunk style or do I want to make it a fantasy style?
Both.
I think fantasy because it looks fantastic.
The nice part about
You're
fantasy
right.
is you can put cyberpunk in fantasy because it's fantasy. It's whatever your mind.
Your fantasy is.
Yes.
I mean, true, but thing is though, I would think like medieval tavern, like I'll have a bar with like
What's wrong with a medieval tavern with some steampunk stuff rolling around? Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
well, like have this just hanging on the wall, like a weapon rack, be
Yeah,
like,
and your
yes.
weapon rack could be steampunk, like made steampunk style.
Mm-hmm.
Mix it up, man.
Well, here's the
The beauty
I
of 3D printing.
I like cyberpunk.
Just
like,
when you have a
really
girl
like
over, make sure you put all your weapons
Well,
away.
You can do cyberpunk, steampunk, fantasy, whatever. Like
Whatever.
it's yours. That's the joy of your fantasy. It's what you want.
Anime.
Yeah.
Are you sharing something there, Rocky? I can't see. You're at the bottom of the frame.
No, I'm fixing my printer.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, it's that or I have. Oh, I could have the workshop be what's it called? Cyberpunk. Yes.
Tim dropped off.
Hello Kitty. Have the workshop be cyberpunk, but in the tavern, like the entryway be like a tavern.
There it
And
is.
So when you walk in, it's like this old, authentic like bar. You have the old like wood. I could just use a EF. What's it called? EDF foam, and sculpt into it, make it look like wooden trusses. Since it's 10-foot ceilings.
Yeah. Make sure it's fire secure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, especially if what I do, yeah, I have to. All that, and then have like a door that is like a Narnia door, or like a wardrobe to Narnia, but it's a wardrobe of holy crap, we're in the future. I said, imagination, let it run wild, build crazy,
Dominic,
build
how you
big.
Build zany.
Exactly, go crazy with it, embrace it,
You get a package out for
love
it.
it.
Just
What
be
is that?
zany.
A package.
I got a package out for
2
it.
packages.
I got a couple packages out for it. Ooh.
Amazon just came. Yay.
Better hurry. Somebody's going to pull up, grab them, and drive away.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. But no, I'm actually about to start streaming on Twitch too, Jerry, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I know.
Look at this guy.
I do actually need to ask Matt questions later on.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
going
what
to do
we
that
talked
earlier
about.
this week. Yeah. Earlier this week I was just absolutely swamped.
Yeah, no problem. When you have time, just give me a call or whatever. Message me and see if we can do it immediately then.
Righty, giveaway time. Let me share my screen for Polymaker.
Fun. Spin that wheel, Jerry.
It has audio, but you guys can't hear it, I don't think so. I got it turned on to see if you can hear the audio.
Oh, is that stuff for me, Dave?
Anyway, we're going to be drawing for one roll of Polymaker. They got some of the best filament on the planet, any possible type you can think of in color, and they ship almost anywhere. Anywhere that I can think of, they ship. The giveaway will be good for a $35 coupon or gift certificate towards filament or their whatever they sell, pretty much, with free shipping. And you must be present in chat to win. We'll have a winner. I'll put my email in chat. You'll email me. I'll send you back the code with the link, and you'll be on your way. So let's mix up. Let's do some shuffling here. We'll go through. If you look at it, you're going to see your name go by if you entered. This time I got it right. I don't have real names. I got YouTube and Twitch names. I made a boo-boo last week, and I showed real names. So here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Great.
Oh, that's big. Yeah, I extended. I found a place where I can make it run longer. Oh, Spencer, Hobby Maine, congratulations. You want to roll a filament from Polymaker. Zany Maker Zach, you did not. Damn.
That was literally it was a screen.
Are you in Hobby Maine, are you in chat?
I hear an echo.
Yeah, Jerry, I think when you brought up your wheel, it's playing the audio through.
What I say?
Wait and see if I see the person.
Hello.
Yeah, you're the only one that is not doing it. Everybody else is actually. So mute your.
Okay, let's sing a song.
Hey, the final
Echo.
It's an echo.
No, echo.
Just mute your desktop audio there.
Twilight Zone. Oh, no, I think we're good.
No.
Oh.
Ooh, shiny.
There we go.
Is that how it sounds
No
like?
echo?
No.
Nah, still echo.
Yeah.
Okay, I am muted. Jermaine Spencer, Hobby Maine, are you in chat?
Good.
Well, here he is.
Ready?
He's there.
Oh, there he is, right here. Congratulations. Here, let me throw down my email. Let me stop sharing.
Way to go. Okay, no more double ups.
Yep. We're good.
Okay, here's my email. Shoot me an email, and I'll send you back the code and link in just a minute. Congratulations.
Hey, you got a cat.
So does anyone here do woodworking really well?
What do you mean we're working really well? What do you want? What are you talking about in
A
particular?
little bit.
So I'm wanting to make a display box because my neighbors are getting married and they invite me to their wedding.
Sorry to hear that. Not that you're going there for getting married anyway. Go ahead.
But no, and they both gave me permission to dress up in my suit of armor and present them a ceremony sword that I'm going to give to them.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I need to be able to make a box to put the sword, because the sword's printing right now.
But
But
it's
it's going-
going
You
to
want a
be
big
really
long box
box.
like this long, right? A wooden box, something roll on.
Yeah, and it has glass on top with felt inlay that will sit into.
I would look personally. I would look on Amazon or something like that. Try to find something pre-made cheap that you can get sent to you right away.
Gotta go,
I
Jerry.
also want to look nice too.
Say again, Tim.
Gotta go. We're doing dinner and a movie with the family tonight.
Oh, awesome! Have a great day. You're streaming
Hey, have a
tomorrow.
great
What
one.
time?
I am 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or 4 p.m. 6 p.m. Central. I haven't scheduled my stream yet though, so I've got to do that
Okay.
when I get home tonight.
Well, I'll be there in chat to root you on.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Take care,
Take care,
everybody.
my friend. Have a great day.
Yeah,
Later,
Tim.
good sir.
Bye. Take care, Dan. Everybody. Everybody.
Have a
Love
great one.
somebody. Some.
But yeah, no. So I think it'd be real cool. Me walk. I don't know how they want to do it yet, but I'd walk down the aisle with the sword and with the box and present to them in my full knight outfit.
That is cool.
I would love to be able to do this stuff for them because I think that'll give. They were like, Zach, we want you to be there and we want you to be like in costume and present something cool. I was like, you know. Dominic needs be not. You can't be happy all of your life. Jeez.
Gotta marry sooner or later.
Okay, first off, I had to find someone.
Well,
Speed date.
if you take any advice from me, just remember that one marriage is cheaper than 3.
Yep. So it's cheaper to keep them.
Unless you both come to a
It's
common
usually the
demeanor.
first one that is expensive. The second one is cheaper than the other one.
Again, I'm on lucky number 3. That's all I'm saying. I'm on lucky number 3. So
I'd be happy
I'm not
to-
getting married again. This is my last, first and last.
I'd be happy to provide you some ex-wives numbers.
No, thank you. I'm happy with myself. Me, myself, and I.
there's going to be a day where you are going to go somewhere, Zach, and there's going to be a woman dressed in full costume and just as weird as you are, in such a way that you two will, it will just be this like harmonious thing. And I hope that if I am not present, someone at least records the first
Records
interaction.
it. Yes.
Holly
Yes,
Mae,
please.
I
think
want
people
I
to
wanna
see
see
this
it.
first interaction. Not because
Perfect. redhead.
Scenario.
I will not be laughing at it. It will warm my heart that you will
It
have
will. I
found
agree.
your
100%.
equal, man. Like, there's a woman out there that's just as zany as Zach.
We're
Hey,
crazier
that's a
than Zach.
frostbite glacier.
That-
That's the glacier, right?
This is the Pro Glacier, and you see what size it is, don't you?
Boron
Yeah,
size, which
it
isn't
looks-
fixed.
It's an unbuilt Voron size.
No, it's a Combro SVO 8 size.
So what I just heard was it's 4-on sized.
I
It's
thought it
for-
was for the 4-on.
Have you ever
It's-
printed one of those yet, Dave?
Hey, Dave, what about that Boron?
I've actually just printed with one just today.
Yeah, hey, how's
No,
How's that
no
one?
other
That
needs
one.
he wanted. How well did it do?
Terry? How
It
fast
actually
is his
did real
Voron?
well.
It goes ZZ and done.
Yeah, I've been printing with one on the bamboo since yesterday, and I was shocked because it actually held. Where's that? These little
These are
feet
heavy.
on the Bodhi with no issues, and I had to really pop it off to get this off the bed. So it's not a joke. They actually do work real
You know
well.
it is a joke?
I didn't put no nano on it, nothing.
Wait, did you get your thing that you said you were missing?
Right there.
the
What
Voron?
I'm missing for the Voron is right in front
So
of
he
you.
got a piece
Hey.
today.
What was she
That
talking
he's
about?
supposed to put on there.
No, wrong one.
Wrong one?
That's the wrong piece. That's the piece I needed for the
This is
Voron.
what he needs for the Voron.
Hey, do you know?
Now
I was
people
gonna
know
say-
why.
Yeah, blame it on a hot end. The fact that you couldn't.
We're gonna
get it
see
done.
if we're gonna
Yeah.
see if
It
this
did
works.
heat up. It moves, and I got to home in my sensorless homing, and then it did heat up. So now I've got the correct one to make it work. That's all.
We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah, now we have a
Look, Zach has one too.
Then we have a blowout
Sam,
size
if
one.
it's
guys
you
don't
and
have any
drag,
kids,
I will accept it.
Dave and Terry, you don't have any kids, do you? Just pets and 3D printers?
The kids
Yes,
are
pets
our
and 3D
pets.
printers.
Okay.
I wanted kids, but that just didn't pan out for
That
me.
just
in the
never
future.
happened.
Hello,
apparently.
Sam. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Now I'm too old.
Only for
Yeah,
you,
that
Sam.
and then also another designer plates. These were $10 on Amazon. So I was
Oh,
like, yeah, why not? It's $10
You know,
with the glitter
Dave,
on
I'm
it.
going to yell at you right now, Dave.
Why?
You
Why?
keep
What
finding
happened?
all these deals, but where are you posting them for people to find?
Thank you.
In my
Do you
Discord.
have a Discord,
Aha!
maybe, sir? Do you maybe have
I
a
do-
Discord? You could share
I
this
do have-
information with the public.
We do have a Discord. Oh, look at that! You can see
Do
everything.
you get what I'm saying, good sir?
I
Maybe
get what
you
you're
could
s-
share
I could-
these deals when you find them rather than
Share
holding
well.
them up for yourself.
I've got
I
one.
definitely could.
I have one similar to that I got off where is it, AliExpress, and I had got a nick in it, and the film peeled off the top. I got a bad spot where it's got the material on it, the real thin layer that they stick on it somehow or spray it with. But
Yeah, I have a
it's
couple
really nice.
with dents in them. Like these, yeah, they print really well. And it says this one you're supposed to be able to use ABS with. Some of them said you couldn't, didn't last very long. But we'll
Hey,
see.
did you
$10.
guys-
Here's another word for a bamboo filament poop. Turd. Dave is a turd for not sharing cake.
My bad. Sorry, Kegel.
Dave
He's
is
right.
a turd.
Wait,
Not
I
sharing.
showed you guys share the light silk stuff.
Kegel, we already know how
And
you
now it's
feel.
sold
We
out
already-
everywhere.
You and I, we're here together. You know, we're here together. My printer
There
should
you
be
go.
the
That's
Kegel, Kegel, how old are you?
Hasbro.
You're not the only one with new print beds, Dave.
No, I'm wondering how old Cake
I mean,
was. I
on
see him in the
sale.
chat a lot, and I don't know if he's an older person or a kid or I don't know how old he is.
What is that?
Hey, do you
That's
guys
the
did you
hammer.
guys see the post that Mr. Prentice's puppies are about ready to go to new
Okay.
homes?
Giggity?
Really?
Yeah,
Yes,
the puppies
giggity.
are cute little puppers. I'm just glad I live far enough away that one of those puppies
Yeah, you
isn't coming
can't
this
stop
way.
it. Yep.
40.
That same thing I said.
Right.
Jerry, 40.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
well, you're just a baby.
I'm 41.
Baby.
You're a
just a
baby
baby
too,
too.
I used to be 40 a couple days ago, and I don't know where the time went, but in June I'll be 61. I don't know where the time went.
I'll be 42 in December.
That makes me youngest here.
You're always the youngest here unless
How old are
TGM's
you,
in
Zach?
here.
I'm 31.
Oh, you're. I wish I was.
Yeah, he's
31
still
again.
in diapers, Terry.
Rocky,
Don't
how old are
worry.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 45.
45?
Yeah, Bill.
Okay.
Still a baby.
That was 5 years into our relationship
Here-
at 31.
Here's Alabama or Mississippi, right? There's tornadoes in the ground in Mississippi right now.
How you doing, Matt? How you holding up?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a little
Look
bit
at
tired.
that. Yeah, you got more cable. Ha
I think 41 's too old to become a mom at this time.
ha! I'll show them all. Huh? Oh, they can still hear me.
We
My
can
pets
hear
are my
you.
babies. My pets are
Sorry.
my babies.
Don't be sorry. Embrace the crazy.
I am. Since I printed a polycarbonate housing for it already, since I knew it was
Hey.
coming.
I got a joke for everybody. You guys want to hear it?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Sure.
I'm afraid.
Dave's building a Voron.
Here.
Oh, that was funny.
I'm dead.
I want that on a t-shirt.
I can't even.
I shared a picture on Facebook
You know what?
yesterday.
I should make some of them and,
You
and
should.
sell
You
them
should,
at
you
Rep
should
Rap.
make that shirt. You should make that shirt. You're absolutely right.
Dave's Voron.
I'll finish my Voron when you
I
print the shirt.
guarantee you I'll sell a bunch of them.
I bet you. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many people are
going.
going to find this funny, but we shared something on Facebook. That's what people do, right? And this lady's getting ready to walk out front. Her German Shepherd standing by the couch looking at her. As soon as she walks out the door, he grabs the pillow and starts banging it. I about fell out of the chair laughing, so I had to share that. So, anyway.
Terry, at the top of the shirt, just do the "if you know" across the top.
If you know,
and then just
yeah.
picture of like a silhouette of Dave and a Voron, or just Dave's Voron. You know,
Just me.
Like, ta-da!
Oh, I love it.
I got my connectors.
It's built. It's just not working.
It moves. It physically moves. It
goes,
just doesn't.
I mean, when you have your hand on the print head, of course it's going to move.
I can make it move from right here. I can make it literally do that and that right now.
That and that. I don't know what.
It goes that way, and then it'll go, and then it'll stop, and then it'll throw an error code.
It's a pretty frame.
But again, that's because I don't have the sensorless homing.
You know, years ago when I first got into 3D printing, all my printers at one time were all running, and then I kind of got to where I favored certain printers. What printers do you favor, and other ones that just collect dust? There's probably 2 or 3 that you favor.
I know
you don't really
I know what
use.
you favor.
Which one do I favor?
You favor the FL Sun T1 Pro.
I do favor the FL Sun for speed.
Yeah, I favor
not
the
for
Bamboo
consistency.
A1 and the P1S.
The P1S I would go to as my go-to for
Flash
if I
forwards
just
for
want
me,
to throw
though.
it in, get it done, and I don't have to worry about layer lines, none of that stuff. Be the
So you-
P1S.
Getting ready to go to work and you got to start a print. What printer does it go on?
Depends on which one's free.
Okay.
FL Sun. The FL Sun.
That's a
T1
bad
Pro.
way of saying it. Because it's like, oh, I need a big print. Okay, do I put it on the K1 Max? Do I put it on now the SVO8? Do I put it on the V3 Plus? Do I put it on the Neptune 4 Plus? It's what do I want and what's printing and what's going to get me the fastest
do you wish
result.
you didn't own? or you want-
A1 Mini.
What printers do you wish you don't care about? You like these are
That I don't. The Anycubic Cobra 2, technically the AnchorMake M5, but I've gotten it working now, so I really prefer that I didn't spend $800.
You love all your
on
printers because if you talk bad about your printers,
I know, and
they're
then
not
the
going to print for you.
the AnchorMake M5C, which I gave to that guy Make, so he has that one, and I don't think there's any.
You gave
of the
Richard
other
one
ones.
too.
Oh, and the Ender 3 S1, only because I have printers that are already set up like the Ender 3 S1.
So what are these printers down here that you're
And I
not
still
using?
agree with the CR10 SE.
I know, but what are these
That's still
ones
a
down
good
here
printer.
that you're not using that you have?
I
stuff
love
all over?
those are what started 3D printing for a lot of people.
But if you love them, you
Those
have
are
clutter
Ender
all
3s.
over top
Okay,
of them.
in
Well, I
the
have
last
to wait for the kit.
in the last year, let's have a broad window. What printers have you got that just worked out of the box and you didn't have to screw with them? What brands? What printers just work?
The FlashForge 5M, the in the
A1.
last year,
The A1.
the FL Sun technically worked
We had
right out of the
A1
box.
longer, didn't we?
No, we've had the A1 for way over a year now. Last year,
Mini.
the Mini we got over a year ago. Also,
No.
a lot of these printers are over a year old now.
The newest printer you have is the
I wasn't
Comgrow.
happy with the Cobra.
How
3.
much tinkering did you have to do with the Comgrow?
This Comgrow's been printing fine.
Did you take it out of the box and then started printing, or no?
Yeah, I took it out of the box.
Okay,
This is the
there you go.
SVO8. It's the same one that a lot of people have.
He asked,
but it's the
what did you take out of the box that you didn't have to tinker with?
that I didn't have to tinker with to just put together. Well, damn, nothing. Everything had to be put
Take care,
together.
Skull Army. Have a great day.
But yeah, straight out of the M5. Well, that's older than a year. Also, FlashForge 5M.
Yeah, somebody messaged me the other
There
day.
you go.
They got referred by somebody else, and they said, "Hey, Jerry, I want to get into 3D printing. What do you recommend?" I said, "If you want to have no problems and it almost works 99% of the time, you know what I'm going to say, right?"
Bamboo.
Bamboo.
Yeah.
But I hate to say, I agree with you. It works.
Because if
I
you
mean,
know
agree with
nothing
the new
about printing
terms.
and you don't want to tinker, and you don't know how to, you may not even know how to tinker. What just works? Bamboo.
But don't they have new
I think-
terms?
I gotta say the K1 Max was literally out the box. There's no attachments, no screws, besides the little feet.
Yeah.
Just that's about as out of luck you get.
Yeah. I don't have an X1 Carbon, but I've seen enough videos and friends have them that, a couple $100 you can get an A1 Mini. And
A1 Mini was, and that's the thing. The A1 Mini, you gotta be careful because the cantilever arm, it's not real clear where you got to take it off at. And some people, if you don't know what you're doing, couldn't leave it on there and mess up their printer.
But don't they have new terms now, Bamboo?
Huh?
Bamboo has new terms, right?
No, the X1C firmware is out
if
now.
you got
with
lots
the
of money, the
security
new
update.
person looks really killer too. Sure. I don't like that they built the spool holder into the side of it. It seems like that could have been you could have used that for something else. But it's sleek. It's something different. And you don't want to, when you're a company coming out with a new printer, you don't want to do what everybody else has been doing and simply change the color and put your brand on it. So you got to try to be unique. But at the end of the day, they all print the same benchy the same way, and they all look the same.
Yep.
So there's very little difference. So they come out with something new in a couple of months. They say, "Oh, I got to have it. Look at that!" But it's going to print exactly like the other printers you already have that print really well. It's not different. It just looks different, and you have it because your neighbor has it or your buddy has it. So look, I got one too. Take a picture, hang it on the wall. Yeah, I got one. Look at the picture. You know, I mean, it's going to print just like what you already own. So you don't need 100 printers. But anyway,
More prints I'll have.
Why don't I need 100 printers? Why don't I need?
You understand my point. So yeah,
I get what you're saying, Jay.
I will say I do.
I've got hundreds of models. I've got hundreds of resin prints here and in other rooms and boxes. And all the time I'm online by Sanix or Wicked 3D or somebody, Gambody. Oh my God, I love that. I got to print it. But why? It's just going to sit on the shelf. I'm going to have to make room to just set it on the shelf when I get it done. I'll have a blast while I'm making it, and then it just sits on the shelf and becomes a dust collector unless I paint it and throw it up on Etsy and hopefully someday sell it. But anyway. R2D2 with no head.
Babe.
I see him.
Well,
Hey, Rocky, which R2 is that?
He's in a custom RTKB.
Okay.
doggone.
Dome is over there somewhere.
Aluminum dome or 3D printed?
Aluminum dome.
All right.
That's the piece that's most coming to break. Aluminum.
You know who the real Sam Prentice is, right?
Yep.
Well, he was in chat a bit ago. He used to come on here quite a bit. He's got really swamped with doing video content. But he's got a lot of droids.
Had.
No, they weren't all in his garage. I think a lot of them were in his hobby room. I don't think they were in the garage.
So I moved to a small apartment, so this is my sixth one. So they're all in storage right now.
Nice.
But actually, printing is actually used. Well, not everything. You're gonna just sit on a shelf.
And I wonder if I say tripod 3 times, if he'll pop up in chat. There's usually tripods in chat, and I haven't seen him for a while.
Tripod.
See if he pops up.
He can sense us.
Baloo, good morning. Hello, how are you? It is 2:42 here in Las Vegas right now.
I wish I was in Vegas.
Of course you do. You always want to be in
love
Vegas.
That's
I
all she
do. I
ever
love
wants to
Vegas.
do is
If you
Vegas.
got money and you want to do something, Vegas has it. If you want to go somewhere different to eat, you can eat somewhere different every day for the rest of your life. They have it. And if you want everything else, like where you live, Vegas has that too. But if you want almost perfect weather year round, that's Las Vegas. Do we have snow? No. Do we have earthquakes? Yeah. Occasionally, California will feel a slight rumble every 15 or 20 years. Have we ever had a tornado here? No. Does it rain here? It doesn't rain enough here. But I wish
I asked if we could move to Vegas. He said no.
What's that?
I asked Dave if we could move to Vegas. He told me no.
Oh, nope.
He didn't say you couldn't move to Vegas.
You couldn't. Yeah, you're more than welcome
I couldn't
to.
be without him.
You have dirt or desert landscape. It's not real pretty countryside and trees. But of course, with all that prettiness, you got to have all the threat of fires and tornadoes and all that other stuff too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Anyway, it's always a give and take.
That's here in California.
Yeah. California's been going through hell. Everything has been happening lately.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
I like Florida too, but Florida's mainly swamp.
No, we're not. Nope, we're not going to Florida.
And then their gator ate that lady a few weeks ago somewhere in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
They had a car hauler to haul it off. It was 16 feet long. I've never seen an alligator in person, but 16 foot long.
Really?
Yeah.
I went on a golfing trip and I have video of me actually playing with a gator,
Yeah.
and they thought I was nuts. It's like, that's a little baby gator.
You see Herschel?
Oh, baby gators are adorable. Now you
There's
gotta be
little
careful of the
baby
alligator snapping turtles. Those
Well,
are
yeah,
big boys.
Those are the bad ones.
You can keep their mouth shut, you're okay, but then they start rolling and you accidentally let loose, and now they got your arm, and good luck. It's gone.
Ah.
That's where that good life insurance comes in.
Let's be honest. It wouldn't aim for an arm for Dave. It'd be going for the sprinkle
Nope.
nip.
It would. I'd have the
Sprinkle
dangles. It'd be attracting him.
Dress him up in a meat suit.
I'm super focused.
Oh, that noise stopped. What was that noise?
Not here.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it was coming from. It sounded like wind.
How's everybody's
Actually-
weather right now? Is everybody's weather okay? Is it storm pass?
Let me look out the window.
63 and sunny, but it's been chilly in Vegas the last few days, and we've had a lot of high winds, and it's been cold out. But right now,
What's
it's
chill?
63 and sunny.
What's chilly in Vegas?
63.
40s, 50s.
40. Okay. I love
It
40.
is a light rain right now.
I was born in Lincoln, Nebraska, but that's when I was little. I moved to Vegas when I was 5, so I've been here for 56 years. And I've been in this house that I'm in here for like 25, 26 years.
Oh, great.
Huh.
Can't hear you. You're muted, Rocky.
Are you kidding me?
My dog.
In summer, it's 113 in the shade and like Vegas though. You can walk
Yeah.
up the strip and it's 110 or 15.
Yeah. Well, I can take the heat better than a cold. I mean, I don't like cold weather, period. I hate cold weather. And like I say, like everybody said, yeah, we know the dry heat, it's not humid. Yeah, back east where it's humid, where a lot of you people live at, your shirt is soaking wet in your house. And in Vegas, you stand in the shade at 115, and it's hot, like an oven hot, but you're not sweating unless you're in the sun.
The
Well,
white man's once said so.
I take that back. You can sweat in the shade, but it's different. It's not humid. Right now, I got 24% humidity, and normally it's 22% in the house.
I'm about to turn our heat off.
Yeah, I think I set the heat overnight. It gets chilly at night. I try to keep it about 76, 77 in the house year round. In the summertime, I keep it about 78, 79. And in the wintertime, I'll keep it like 77. Depends.
Well, oddly enough, yesterday we had the AC on because it was 81 degrees, and tonight we're supposed to be getting a blizzard.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds
That sounds like Maryland weather.
Yeah.
If the weatherman is correct, which they've been pretty accurate the last couple of days, if they're correct, we're supposed to be getting inches of snow tonight.
How many inches?
I don't recall off the top of my head. My brother informed me that I should prepare for the blizzard because I haven't really paid attention. But I'm like, what do you mean? He goes,
no.
Weatherman's been pretty accurate so far, and he says we're supposed to be getting some kind of a blizzard tonight. I was like, welcome to springtime in Illinois.
That's Indiana too, so.
It's the first sunny day we've had in a week and a half since 10 a.m.
Look at our weather. We're getting snow.
Nope, no snow for us.
It's 57 degrees right now where we're at. Coastal flood warning advisory.
Yeah, the other two files, Dan, that I had trouble with were zoffsetcalibration.py and probe_pressure.py. When I went on GitHub, I simply right-clicked on them, and I thought I could save them, and that's what screwed me up for a day, is because I didn't go up and click code, download zip, and,
Yeah.
because I'm not on there that much that I understand how to properly download things.
Yeah, no, whenever you're dealing with GitHub, it's usually best to just pull the whole GitHub file, because that'll have all the stuff. And like when one file is linked to another file, because within those PY files, usually they're doing callbacks to other files. So you need to have everything so that it'll know the right way to go.
All right. Louisiana hobby guy, Rich. Hello. How you doing? got hurricane
Rich.
force winds in New Orleans right now. Oh wow. Wow. Well, I hope you don't have any damage, my friend.
Has
Yeah,
anyone
it's not-
here? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Zach. The only thing I was going to say is that looking at this, it looks like today into tomorrow, our temp is going to drop down to -1.
Shoot.
Yeah,
That's
And-
cute.
that's going into Monday as well. We're going to have negatives, and then it's going to jump back up by 4 o'clock on Monday. It'll be the highest it'll be in the next over 24 hours. It'll be up to 14 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
That
Mother
sounds about
Nature.
right.
Oh, she's so cute.
Mother Nature's got problems right now.
What's new with you, Zachary 3D Prints? How you doing? What's up with you today?
Well, I was busy with the bottom plate for the Voron V0.2-ish because I need the bottom plate, so I was looking online, but I couldn't find it. So in Fusion 360, I'm designing it so that I can print it and then install it. Because why not?
Well, I see you got an orange dragon behind you on off your right shoulder. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the low poly dragon from Peter Farrell.
Oh, nice.
I have printed it on that printer as well. Could go bigger, but you know.
Go big or go home.
All day, baby.
Yeah, or don't.
No,
No,
go big.
you have to. Gotta go big.
Sorry?
I'm printing like a 2-foot wingspan dragon
Oh.
using a resin printer. I'm going to stab myself probably later in the foot because of it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, be careful.
We're supposed to be doing a car, remember?
Hmm?
The little thing that you sit in.
Mm-hmm.
The mini bike?
Not mini bike. We're talking about doing
A trike.
a tyke.
What do they call them? The cruiser, lazy cruiser, or I forget what the heck it's called.
The tyke that you sit in, the little yellow thing with the black
Big
hood
wheel.
and the red. The kids things, but it's going to be for adults.
Are we
Cozy
talking about the
Cruiser.
thing that Sam's working on?
Cozy cruiser. No,
No.
that's something
Okay.
that me and Terry were dealing with.
Ah,
Our own thing.
It's going to be big.
We needed bigger printers, hence why this process started.
don't we all need bigger printers? Let's be honest.
You should have
Yes.
the wheels first.
I think you need a moron.
We need.
Damn.
Who said that?
What's in my hand? It's a Voron, technically. It's open sourced.
Is that a Voron
This is the part. This is the Fadus.
head?
This is the Fadus Plus 2 Ultra High Flow.
And I finally
Rapido.
got the car driven far enough. I got it resmogged 2 days before the registration was due. I had to drive it 168 miles. Then I got it smogged third time's a charm, and then they finally passed it. When I drove it out to Kenny's house to drop off those parts at the beginning of the week, that wasn't far enough.
Mhm.
And it should have been. So I got back on the highway, drove it a lot further, and then it passed. So anyway, now I got it's up on Marketplace for sale. I got to put it on offer up, but offer up you got to list by your phone. So I've got to go take more pictures of it with my phone and type up that. Might put it on Craigslist. I don't know. You got to pay $5 for Craigslist nowadays.
Wow.
This is going to be a difficult print.
Yeah, Matt said he had it up for sale on Marketplace over there. I don't know if he still does.
Yeah, I do. I do.
I'm selling two of my resin printers. if anyone wants any.
What kind of resin printers?
The Frozone Sonic Mighty 4K and the Elgu Saturn.
Same as me, Mighty 4K. I'm telling my Mighty 4K too.
Yeah. Well,
I
the
got a
Elgu
4K
Saturn,
also. Saturn to
Elgu
do.
Saturn, I'm selling
8K.
for $80.
Wow, good price.
Well, I got a Saturn 2 8K. Oh, what are you selling yours for, Zach?
$80.
My Elgu Saturn I'm selling for $80.
It's a Saturn 2 or Saturn?
It's a Saturn. The
Huh.
OG
So,
mono Saturn. Yes. That's why it's $80. And then the Frozone Sonic Mini 4 or not Mini, Mighty 4K I'm
Oh
selling
wow,
for
metal
$140.
powder printer. I've seen videos on those. That's really cool.
Ooh.
Someday everybody
SOS.
might have one, but yeah, that's really cool.
I
They
would love
work.
an SOS. Yeah, I know. Because I know right now I'm doing
Yeah, very
prototyping
bright.
for one of my friends' designs. And I got a feeling that this is going to be absolutely massive.
Holy Jesus.
It'll be perfect for blocking out the sun.
Andrew is joining, guys. Hey, Andrew, how you doing
Andrew?
today?
Hi.
Hey, Andrew.
Hi, guys.
I got the file.
Hey.
I got the email. I downloaded. I can't see it because I don't know where it went. So I'm not sure if it downloaded. But I got your email.
Oh.
And I've been looking for it all the entire time I've been on the stream. I'm trying to figure out where did it download to.
Where's the background noise is coming from?
Sorry, guys. I had other stream on. It's off now.
Fine.
I'll send it to you again, Jerry.
Sounds like a vacuum cleaner almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm checking my download folder and I don't see it.
I sent it to you in a zip. I can actually send it to you as a straight STL if you want.
Yeah, well, it might have went
Let's
to
try
my
it.
E-drive, which I checked. See.
If it runs, it runs. Dave's
No,
about
it's not
to go.
that simple.
You
It's
know.
not that simple. No.
Where are you going, babe?
I'm going
Sorry,
to go
gang.
install this.
Oh, no
The
worries.
missus,
Yes.
my missus came out to talk to me for a moment, so I had to dip out. Sorry.
All right.
Hi, Andrew.
There's no worries. Oh, Dave, you're going to hate me.
Why? What have you
Um,
done?
So, the Nano does not work on my Elgus.
What? What, man? What? How?
The Nano adhesive.
I use it all the time on my Neptunes. On the 4s?
3s.
Oh, I can't speak for 3s. I don't have 3s. Whatever happened, it's on you.
Nanopolymer
so,
adhesive doesn't work on a bed on a 3D printer.
There's no
I
way.
just been having issues on my 3s. So I kind
I'm
of
just
switched back
trying
to
to-
this order 3. All my R printers is the Nano.
Hairspray?
I just, yep.
Yeah, I know. He's
I use that
disrespectful.
spray too.
Oh,
Jesus. These people.
I,
It is
bad
I
habit.
know a lot of
Aquanet.
people who have, but I've never tried Aquanet.
The extra super hole.
I used to use that in the 90s.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That would explain a lot for me because
Rooster hair. Remember Rooster hair back in the day?
Rooster hair.
Yeah,
What
no,
the
The
because
hell?
higher you
I've
can get
been
your
using
rooster in the
this.
front it was the better. When
Yeah,
back in the 90s.
60s and 70s, women like my mom and sister had big puffy hairdos, off the hairspray.
The beehive.
And the 90s used to be like the big hump in the front, like it looks like a wave, and it was big. And the higher the better. It was weird.
Did you have your hair like that, babe?
Yep.
Me and my sister both.
Your
Wow.
volume's real low, Rocky. Let me see if I can turn you up here. All right.
You must be speaking from a different microphone.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah,
headset.
Yeah, the mic by your mouth, and we're hearing you from somewhere else. It's like you're way across the room when you talk. And I got your volume cranked way up.
Oh, I love that. I love how this just comes right off the faceplate. There we go.
The up arrow by the mic down below is a little tiny arrow. Click on that little tiny arrow, and you should be able to change mic.
I guess.
That sounds better. Also, no more background noise.
There you go.
I need to get a headset. These
Can't hear you.
Okay. Oh my
Well-
god. Whoa. Yeah, no, that's a lot more.
So I use this on every printer I have for
There you
years.
go. Now we can hear you good.
Oh gosh. Hey, he's part of the Aquanet. Dave.
No,
the third row. Wait,
Come
wait.
on,
The second row.
no.
The middle row is all hairspray.
no, you hairspray people. No.
Hey, Dave. You can only hate
No.
half me. You only
I've
can hate
never-
half me.
I've never had things pop off ever.
With
Ever.
the hairspray, I've never had things pop off either. Okay, Dave,
Where's
I can
Tor
do
at?
best of both worlds.
Where's Tor at? So he can yell at you guys for not using bed cement.
Okay,
I'll
Bed cement.
Dave.
Oh, you got
Dave,
bed cement too.
Dave.
I
I got both.
no. Throw that
Yes.
crap in the trash, man.
They're the pink thing in the trash.
Okay, when you can stop touching your bill plates.
You know what? Just because of that, here, make you feel even better. Here, just how does that feel? Take that. Sleep well tonight, Zachy. Sleep well.
I'm going to wake up from nightmares, man. I'm going like some PTSD right there.
That's what it's gonna be. And I'm not even gonna lube it up next or put anything on it.
I'm going to be sleeping. I'm
No,
going
yeah,
to
I
be
still
like,
got
oh my
glue
gosh,
stick
Dave is
around the house.
touching it.
I haven't used glue stick in a while, but I still got it around my printer somewhere.
Since I use this stuff, I've never once had a print lift ever. So I don't.
Oh, you poor guys.
Every 10 or 11 prints, I wash it all off and it's ready in.
Actually, I'll make you one better, Dave. I will forever stop using this stuff if you get your Vaughn built and finished within a month.
Okay.
That's easy.
He's working on it right now.
I'm literally it's here, babe. Turn the camera.
Oh, let me turn you. Turn
Turn
the
the
camera
camera,
around.
Mr. Smarty Panties. That's what I thought.
Everybody wants to see Dave.
It's a lot
and
harder
Brian.
doing this.
Hey,
Hey
Jamie.
guys, I'm gonna say goodnight.
Good night, man.
Okay.
All right, Matt. Take care. Have a great
Put the
night.
camera
See you
down
next
here,
time, my
just
friend.
all over the place with it.
Hey, you have a great one.
See ya.
Thank you. That's good. Yeah.
You guys see Dave working on his Voron?
No.
Is he working on his forearm?
I am
Yes,
working
he
on my
is.
Voron. I'm plugging in the new hot end.
He's plugging in a
He's
new hot
faking
end.
it.
I'm getting no, I'm not faking it. I'm taking the Revo
Hey,
out
Pretty Medic Vince,
and
how
I'm
you doing
switching
today?
to
Hey,
the
Nick,
high
Nick.
flow. This is unacceptable. You
Zach, get
pretend
ready
like
with that hairspray.
Hey, Sergio, hello.
Toss.
Okay.
Can't see a damn thing.
I mean, I already am using the Nano in all my repairs except for the Elgoos.
Okay.
Oh, this wire's gonna be too long. Oh, well.
I don't know. Maybe it's something to bet. But I cleaned it off fully. I was like, okay, this will work. And I was like, just spraying it or applying it. And then my first print was a fail. I was like, wait, what? No, this ain't possible. So I took off and I thought, okay, maybe it's a fluke. So I tried second one. That failed. I'm like, what is going on? This should not be happening. I re-leveled the bed. Retried it. I'm like, okay, something's not going right. And then I cleaned it off again. And then did the hairspray. Bam, started working. So I did try. I honest to goodness did try.
At least you made an attempt. I'll give it to you.
I'm
there.
not going to say I didn't try. Just I'm not going to use. No, I like the Nano. I like the Nano stuff. It goes on easy. Not as easy as the hairspray, but it still goes on easy.
And look at all that residue you have everywhere too when you're spraying it. Hairspray.
I think I look fabulous every time I spray. You know, I go hell.
I'm sure on your head, it's
You know,
does a great job on your hair. That's why it's called hairspray, not bed adhesive.
Of
why
course, you
does it
can
work?
use it.
Why does it work?
Mhm. It's a placebo. You think it works. It's the
Why do I have so
leftover nano.
prints?
Mm-mm.
Well, I've been streaming for 3 hours, 10 minutes now. We've got 32 people watching. I think I'm going to raid into Free Heathen on Twitch.
Huh?
Hey.
He's celebrating his Polymaker partner anniversary.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Is something happened? Oh, you
What?
are already streaming for 3 hours.
Yeah, I've been on for 3 hours, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
missed it. Yeah.
I'm like,
Do you have anything you want to talk
only 2
about?
hours.
We can keep going if you have some stuff you want to talk about.
I was just putting my logo on the bottom plate. Well, if I can share my screen.
Sure.
The tip of my sword just finished.
Oh,
The
just
tip of the
right?
spear.
Be careful with that. Oh wow.
Hey, Voron, bottom
Ooh.
plate. Yeah, I mean, like,
You're
just design it and print it.
Nice.
Yeah. So all the wonders you can do.
But yeah, so here's
Looks good.
tip sword. And this bed has nano adhesive or a vision miner on it, so
Perfect. Good answer.
like it. This does not look right. Do not edit that out.
Mhm. Not for editing, for your own purposes. Okay.
Yeah, no, we got all good stuff. All of us have stuff that works for us. Some of us don't have a.
I'm gonna go ahead and raid out right now. We're gonna start the raid over on Twitch. We're gonna raid in a Free Heathen. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for joining, coming on. Thank you for all the subscribes and the follows. I really appreciate everybody. Thanks to everybody here on stream. Here goes the raid now on Twitch. So take care, raid people or Twitch people. Thank you very much. And everybody watching, have a great day. And
Stay
we'll see you next
crazy.
time. Thanks, everybody. I'll let you know how things turn out, Dan. Thank you very much. Take care, Andrew. Take care, everybody. Zach, Pretty Print TNT, Rocky. Later, guys.